That's not why you are here!
And that was cold.
That was fire.
Well done.
And 510, that's the Bay. Catch me on Universal the Base. Catch me on What It Sound Like podcast, where you get your best reviews and interviews. And catch me here on Bulletproof Entertainment on Tapping No Capping, where if you're nerdy, you've seen it, then what's your opinion? You know what I'm saying? What's going on with Team KILLSHOT?
What's up with everybody, man?
What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, man. Just back to do my business. You know what it is, man. Same as always.
Feel it. Switch y'all up. And then, yeah, what's going on with the judges, man? Oh, well, SWATKATS, how y'all feeling?
Yo, ready to go. Ready to go.
Let's go. Pull it out.
Let's go. We masked up out here.
Respectful.
Make that move.
My judges, how y'all feeling?
Hey man, I'm here to see this shit finally come to an end with the realest niggas out of the tournament.
Yes,
sir. Made it to the final round.
I'm motherfucking excited, nigga. That's how I'm ready to see this motherfucker, bro. I'm ready to see him.
Let's do it. Okay, Lulu, what it do?
I'm just here breathing and shit. I'm ready to see some magic. I'm ready for something different.
Okay, I think you're gonna be in for it today because they definitely coming different on both sides. So you know what I'm saying. All right, let's get straight into it. You know what I mean? So this is gonna be a little different for y'all. We actually gonna make this fast. You feel me? We're gonna try to push it in for an hour debate. This is gonna be the Karnak is gonna go first, and also the location is gonna be a Jazz Hop Cafe. That's the location of the fight. So without further ado, go ahead and put that time up. We're gonna get straight into it.
Let me pause it. Run it back. You all right? Ready to go whenever y'all are.
All right. Let me introduce.
Get this intro going.
Hold on. Let me hit that introduction little thing real quick. So there we go. 6 minutes introduction. Ready when y'all are.
Let's go. First intro scan, please, and thank you.
First intro scan. Let me get down there.
So I know y'all understand Karnak is all about his business. This is a hand-to-hand combat. Exploding niggas off rip is what he does. This is not just tearing through nobody's bones. This is destroying the whole thing. I bring buildings down. I bring people down. Next one. Bringing planes down is what he does. The hero carries. You see the look on that man Carson's face? Because he knows it's not a game. It's not a joke. Pinpoint accuracy is what we do, but I'm talking it to the next level. I'm bringing down people. I'm bringing down buildings. I'm bringing down planes. You name it. Next scan, please. Now, this is a little bit more for you. People weren't aware of this. I was unaware of this. I had to do a little more studying for myself. Karnak. See who that is on the other side? That's Silver Surfer. Karnak. Saw the pinpoint accuracy. Saw the weakness in Silver Surfer. Took a brick. Smacked in the Silver Surfer and knocks him out. Now, I don't know how many people have knocked out Silver Surfer who's on the human level, but raise your hands if you know anybody else besides Karnak. Don't waste your time. Don't even waste your hand. Raise your hand. Keep moving. Don't even waste your time. If you read at the bottom, basically, this involves maximum. This gentleman was hit by Beta Ray Bill at maximum level, all in his chest, took no damage. Karnak got on top of him, beat the dog shit out of him. And then my man walked off like, Karnak, that's enough, bro. That's enough. Relax. Don't do it. Moving on. This This is putting Karnak against Beta Ray Bill in accuracy and power. This is old man Logan. This is the same Logan that beat the Hulk's ass. If you read it, he's screaming. He's asking Magic for help. Reason why he's asking Magic for help, because you can't handle him. So this is Wolverine. This is a helicarrier. This is Silver Surfer. And this is Maximum. He's smacking the shit out of him. How he's planning on doing the competition? Smacking the shit out of everybody. So my point is, this man has not just put accuracy, but he's going against foes who are above him. Silver Surfer is galactic. Just like when my last opponents had this Silver Surfer they fought, they was bouncing off walls. He didn't do all that. He saw the weakness in Silver Surfer and knocked his ass out. So the point of what I'm saying is, Karnak is not just more than weakness on people and regular individuals. It takes it to the galaxy level, and he destroys them. I can't even explain to you. Y'all see this scam right here. Every mutant is getting smacked up. Bobby's getting smacked up. The movable Blob is getting smacked up. Wolverine is missing, and Karnak deuces everybody. He's in the middle of everybody. You don't see no Inhumans in this. It's just him. Everybody's getting their work. Karnak stepped in the middle. So it don't take time for him to do what he got to do. Everybody can get it. Just like them two dudes on the sides. Everybody's going to get it. I'm telling you right now. And if you want to, anybody on that side is on this level, or these people that you know, everybody knows their names in here. Karnak walks away with no scars. He flipped toes, fat ass, just for fun, before he rolled out the building. Moving on.
That was the last one for intro.
That's it.
I bet.
So real quick for Snake Eyes, we all know Snake Eyes is the Lord of the Shadows. He's the master of the Arashikage. And in his verse, he is so worthy, he takes up his verse's hammer of Thor and wields it like no other than Thor himself. He had to be chosen to take that hammer and put that work. And he fought the very first master, the Lord of the Arashikage, the one that was born in 1720 AD. And he took that hammer and beat his ass with it. Why? Because he's a master of ninjutsu. He's a master of multiple martial arts, and he knows when he picks up a weapon, he knows what he's gonna do with it. You take a look, and he's just picked up the weapon, and he's already put work in. So if these cats are out here thinking they're gonna run up on us, and they run up on Karnak, they run up on Snake Eyes, they're getting dealt with. Period. Point blank. Snake Eyes is the one who takes his opponents, picks them apart piece by piece. Karnak is gonna clean them up, and they're gonna get put down. And I got some new shit for y'all, so you better be ready, because Snake Eyes and Karnak are coming to lose. Everyone's getting the hammer. Everyone's getting dealt with. Everyone's getting put down. So if you doubt that, then you better stand by. I'm good.
Okay, but guess we'll go back to. Yeah, appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bet. Is that y'all time?
Good.
Okay, that's the time.
Bet. All right, we're good to go.
All right, I'm ready for.
Ken, you want to start screen sharing, or do you want to start with Con?
I'm gonna start screen share. I got you.
Okay.
Let me know when it's up. There you got it. Appreciate you.
All right. You can go ahead and start. So first off, this is Katana, the leader of the Suicide, top assassin in DC, buddy. I don't know what's all going on over there, but over here we got real fighters. We got her slicing people up, dicing them straight up. It ain't too much to really question. This is her and her being recruited in the JLA, the Justice League of America, part of the Justice League. So another thing I want to say is, it is a hand-to-hand fight. So she is an Olympic level martial artist and above. She was introduced as such, and I ain't gonna really fake. It's a lot of good, extremities coming from the other side. But this is a woman who's taking on, the embodiment of war itself. Told that man she is power. So don't get it twisted. We didn't fought in great fights over here. I'm gonna get into more of that later on, though. So I'm gonna let my boy Rico slide too.
Shit. Let's just talk about Scott the Mimic, man. Can you pull up scan 20?
For sure.
Scott as a person is just super adept, super skilled. All it takes is one showing and he can just adapt moves like that. So we heard a lot about what our opponents could do, but in the same sense, my character can do that same thing. Not this one. This under that one. 21. I apologize. That's on me. This right here mimic shit too. This is the same thing. He was able to mimic attacks based off what the opponents were doing. Right here, you can see him using a Hadouken, something he learned immediately from seeing it off of a video game. But he proceeded to implement that skill into his fighting style. Scott was able to watch a Ninja Gaiden movie and then adapt the full power of Ninja Gaiden. So to give a scale of what Scott could do, it is literally a one-time showing. All we need to see is Karnak square up, and Scott has basically copied his style immediately. Can you pull up scan? Oh, no, not that scan. I apologize, y'all. I'm sorry. That's too early for that. Can you pull up scan 13?
Is it from me or is this from Ken?
It can. You don't have scan 13. You only got up to 9. I apologize.
My fault. You right.
Sorry, I'm getting a text that was messing up my phone and stuff. Right here, Scott again, just very adept in the things he does. Can take on robots and 1-2 attacks. Same thing like my opponent said. Able to strike a robot hard enough with a guitar to bust its head clean off. Now, this is just a normal wooden guitar. Nothing special about this, but this is just a little bit of what Scott can do. Not even fleshing my character out yet. Once we dive into the deep parts of this not even introduction, the powers and abilities, the defense and weapons, and then the strategy, it'll become clear, way more clear, the outscaling and the mismatch this is. So I'm gonna end what I gotta say with that, and I hope y'all ready.
You can take me down.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and jump straight into this first round. And it's gonna be on Team SWATKATS. Got 6 minutes. Let me go ahead.
I'm gonna jump in first.
Hold on, let me get his screen share up just in case for when he's ready.
Yeah, my bad, Joe. Let me mute my shit because it was messing up my stream.
Oh, Snake Eyes. There we go. All right. This. Go back to StreamYard. And then Windows. Okay. Hide. And then let me pull his down. Can you remove his real quick? Like, just hide it. I got it. All right, bet. Here we go. Y'all ready? I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready. I'm ready right now.
All right, time going.
All right. First scan, bro.
All right. Karnak. Missing intro. My fault. Oh, yours is up. My fault. That's on me. Yep. Round 2. Boom. Let's do it. How did that happen? Shit.
Killing my time.
It's on me, bro. All right.
No, that's not it. This first round. Oh, that's round. Yeah, go back to round 1.
I'm gonna run your time back to the start. You ain't default.
Yeah, we bring it back. Yeah, bring it back. All right, here we go. I'm ready now. That's on me. Ready?
All
right, let's go.
All right, so battle is about mental. You must be mentally strong, not weak, not emotionally sound. Your emotions can't control you. This gentleman right now, and the gentleman I'm speaking of is Karnak, is battling 3 telepaths. 3 of the strongest telepaths that you can possibly imagine. Phantom X, G, Gray, and Psylocke. Next scan, please. In the midst of battling all 3 of them, mentally, inside, they're fighting him in his mind and physically outside. He's going toe-to-toe with this man. They're going toe-to-toe. Next scan, please. At some point, Karnak still ends up getting the upper hand. He smacks Gene's ass with a pebble. Bitch, get out of here. Then he Hulk smashes the ground. Next scan, please. Puts this nigga through the ground and shows up. And like I said, They're in his mind. And I know you hear me talking about it, so you can't get the mental image of it. So next scan, please. Now, this scan right here. No, go further. Go for the next one, and then we're gonna go back to this one. Next one, we're gonna go back to this one. This right here. Gene tried to convince him that he's in his own temple. The temple of light. He's in his own temple. He explains to the bitch, I know my temple. I know what good food smells like. This ain't it. This is not home. This ain't a home cooked meal. So he busts through the wall. Now go back to the next scan. After he busts through the wall, he sits in front of her. He said, bitch, you're not even real. You're not even real. You on the outside. So he taps into her and lets her know that I know you're fake here and I'm gonna bust your ass outside. So mind you, he's doing this the same time he's fighting 3 individuals. 3 telepaths. It took 3. So if you know Phantom X, this thing got a telepath fucking machine that goes around shooting up shit. At the same time, Psylocke. We're not even gonna go scan down. This is my man showing you the speed and accuracy. This is Sabretooth. What has he got? Over 50 years of battle experience? Civil War, World War I, II, whatever the fuck it is. Who's he putting down? Speed and accuracy. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It doesn't matter what you want to do on the field or mentally. Like my opponents don't know. Some of my opponents have a mental, how would I say? They're lacking. Let's just put it like that. When it comes to battle, they're not mentally strong. And we will show you why they're not mentally strong. You can't tap them. You got to have the mind and the temple together at the same time. Next scan, please. This is him just barraging through a bunch of people, showing you that it don't matter. Human level, superhuman level. Next scan, please. If you just scan right here, Karnak is so good at what he does, bro. He taught Black Bolt to find the weakness in something. Me and my opponent could have been battling for weeks. You don't think Snake Eyes would learn to find the weakness in y'all while I'm doing what I do? It's not going to be on the level that I'm on, but you assume that Snake Eyes is not good. Listen, we adapt to each other because, one, we speak to each other, communicate wise the way that you can. And that's all I have to say about that. Next scan, please. Or was that my last one?
Yeah, that was your last
That's
one.
my last one. That's my last one. Go ahead. Go ahead, dude.
All right, go ahead. So first scan.
Do y'all see it?
I can't see it.
No, we didn't. You have it on the wrong screen. I got you. Go ahead, pull it up. That it right there?
Yeah, it said. Oh, yeah, that was it. All right. Okay, add it back. It was. Why is it not popping up? Pause this time.
I'm pausing it now.
It should. It said add, right?
Yeah. Share and share it again. Just like take it all the way off and try to do it again. And restart it.
Stop share. Share screen. Entire window. Oh, where'd it go? Okay. Hold on. Okay. Round 2. Oh, that's Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes, round 1. Okay. All right. Going back to the thing. Share Snake Eyes versus Bones. This should be it. Okay. Y'all see it now?
There it is. Yep. So.
Okay.
Okay, so Snake Eyes being a master of the shadows, being a master of ninjutsu, especially in the Arashikage style ninjutsu. This dude appears out of nowhere. He is already shown he can disappear in front of an opponent while he's at point blank gun range. Next scan. And so right here, if you go one scan over, Snake Eyes has enough strength to tackle a huge polar bear out in the Arctic while he's out attacking the leader of the Arashikage. And so go back to the one scan. He has enough strength in his human body to tackle that bear. Next scan. Snake Eyes, during the trials, while he was attacking the leader of the Arashikage, which I also shown he has enough strength to stop the great serpent, to stop the serpent that's probably at least 10 stories tall from crushing him in his grasp. In the next scan here, Snake Eyes is fast enough to speed blitz opponents who have guns trained on him already. He's already behind the 8-ball. He has enough raw speed to disarm all of them. Next scan. And so Again, we always talk about the Arashikage steel is one of the hardest steels in that universe. It's not special. It's not from space. It is cold, hard, years and years and years of swordsmithing, which is known through the Kogan Iga ninja clans. So in his state, in his verse, his sword is strong enough to decapitate an actual Decepticon, which is an otherworldly being. In this next scan, go next scan. And so here he's fighting one of the greatest Street Fighters as far as Sea Viper hand to hand, and he ends up dusting her with ease because not only is he trained with weapons, he's trained in multiple forms of unarmed combat on top of his military training and tactics as special forces. Next scan. And so even here, Snake Eyes able to dodge point blank gunfire right to his temple. Next scan. And so here he's able to disarm again at point blank range and does it silently. So now he's already has the stealth ability because Snake Eyes has the combination of speed, strength, and stealth on top of his tactical planning and mastery prowess. Next scan. And so here he gets to uses his stealth to get a drop on 3 guards before they even know it. Next scan. And even here, again, once again, at point blank range, he shows his speed. He's able to disarm this man before he drops his knife and before that knife hits the ground. Next scan. And
That's
here,
time.
Okay. Cool beans. Go back. Oh,
Con, you controlling us for the start of this round.
okay. Who am I starting with?
Me.
Okay. Got it.
Let me know
when
you ready. All right, pull up 2B, please. Scott is a master practitioner of the Philly roll, a defense created by Floyd Mayweather, the greatest defensive boxer in the world. Check the stats. There go the scan. Right here, you'll see Scott performing a technique of his own called the jet punch. It instantaneously moves him towards his target and applies all his force. He is also able to counter and react to what right here, what you're seeing is a God version of Gideon. So my opponent talked about fights inside of heads. Gideon controls the subspace highway, a different reality that Gideon is in full control of. Scott was able to overpower Gideon inside of Gideon's domain and defeat him in said highway. Could you pull up scan C or 3C, please? They talked about heavy hitting. He talked about monsters and creatures. Scott can face robots, city-sized robots. This robot has already destroyed the city in the back. Scott is beating it with his bare hands. So when we're talking about strength, where's the strength? Reacting and dodging a laser coming out of the robot. So when it comes to strength and speed, Scott is on a different level than what my opponents are bringing up. And a different level of durability also. Bring up 6F, please. Again, here is Scott's speed right here. An example personified. Fast enough to swing his sword once and appear as 3 slashes have came off of his sword, hitting his opponent several times in one attack. So if I were to swing my sword 4 or 5 times, you've got fucking 30, 40, 50 slashes on your hands already. And that's just from my basic. Could you pull up scan 9I, please? Again, Scott's ability to mimic is something that cannot be forgotten here. Okay, I was able to watch Ninja Gaiden and I can perform his fastest attacks and speed blitz my opponents before they realize what has happened. Roxy was talking, but she was cut in half, meaning her body did not register she was dead yet from how fast Scott moved and cut her in half. My opponents cannot keep up with that level of speed right there. Okay. I'm gonna pass it off to my man with that being said, and we're gonna dive into some more here a little later.
Oh yeah, could you pull up Katana scan number 1?
Shit. Okay. Well, I got you. I thought you was going to share screen, but I got you.
Nah.
Yep.
So as you see here, this is Katana versus Deathstroke, the assassin, one of the best and most powerful as far as human beings that goes in as far as martial arts, hand to hand, any type of weapon. You pick a weapon, choose a weapon, we got it. Technique, styles, Deathstroke got it. You see, he easily just cut through a column of concrete. So it's like, bro, people that can hit and break walls and break buildings, that's not really too much of nothing. She jumped straight over him. Go to the next scan, please. Scan 2. In fact, she put so much press on him. You want to talk about speed? She put so much press on Deathstroke. He ran away and called in for that bomb strike. but we ain't got to really talk too much about that. We actually get into the speed. Katana number 3. Now, this is pretty much a montage of every time this woman has blocked or deflected or rushed a bullet. As you can see in the top left, she's literally blitzing a bullet for somebody else, not even herself. It wasn't shot at her. It was shot at Amanda Waller, and she just cut in front of it. So you want to talk about Snake Eyes' speed, that's fine, but it's not really matching her. As you see her in the middle top one, she cuts dozens of bullets. So our opponents might be strong and hit hard. Even though they do, it don't really affect us that much. And even if they were all that strong, they're not really that fast so far. And I would like you to pull up my window for screen share. Let me know when I'm up. Am I up?
Yeah, you up.
She's also proficient master of pressure point strikes, dropping her opponents in 1 strike apiece. As you can see, she easily drops him in pretty much no problem. Here, she hits him on the neck, tapping bow. He dropped the whole damn shebang. And that's also, a meta. We can also get into some of the stuff she does with her hand-to-hand. This is her actually beating Bruce Wayne. Number 1, her throwing ability is incredible because she actually landed that one. He tried to jump up on her and do his thing, but that ain't really go too well. Khan, could you actually pull up scan 5 for me?
Is that a video?
Yep. Now, as you can see in that scan, she had slammed Bruce when he tried to jump up on her. Now, in this scan, you see her skills. And what happens? Same thing. So you want to talk about gods, whatever. We got Wonder Woman down here getting flexed herself. You can go back to my screen share now, broski. Bruh, hold on. Let me know when I'm put up.
You're up.
All right, yep. So bro's talking about how he faced a bear. Well, this is Wield, a raging werebear meta mutant hybrid, right? So he's fueled by blinding rage, and as we see, she just look how big he is. She just throws him, literally, master of judo, master of all type of different martial arts, and she just tosses him aside. Now we can get into more so the fact that she does know a bunch of different martial arts. One of the not only martial arts but fighting styles. She's good with the rapier. She's good with pretty much any weapon of your choice.
Oh,
go ahead.
You was in your bag. 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 All right, we about to get into these rebuttals.
Who going first? Who going first for rebuttal?
Oh, I'm going first.
Shit.
He said, let me go first.
All right, hold on. Let me.
Oh, I'm going first.
I'm gonna go anti-scans. All right. Start from here. All right, and then I'm gonna go here. Oh, Windows.
A lot, Marquise. A lot. I felt like that.
I think
you just missed out on some brutalness right there. I love that.
All right, let me know when you go ahead if y'all. If this is it. So y'all let me know.
That's round two. That's round two.
That's round two. It says
that's round two.
No, hold on. All your anti-scans in here. So you want that one?
He fucking up.
It's all good. So I'll go ahead and start, man, since you got it in there in this instance.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
So right off the gate, Scott's this I can do his master martial arts. Fuck out of here. Scott can't even beat himself. Scott can't even beat himself to get out the bed in the morning. That's why he's getting his ass whooped by his fucking self, by his fucking nigga Scott. Next scan. Now he's getting tossed. That nigga's getting washed like $1.95 at the laundromat. Next scan. Let's go. Now he's there fighting Gideon. That nigga gave him the Sparta kick. He sent that nigga back to Sparta after he took his own sword off his ass.
Read that last one. Read that last scan. What that last scan say?
At the very bottom.
Yeah.
Right
What it
here,
say?
right here, Scott's backpedaling. If you can zoom in, Scott's backpedaling.
He said, I ain't want to do it. I didn't have to change for the coin machine. Player 2, please come in. That's pretty much what he's saying. He ain't want battle.
But Scott's a great battler. Hey,
get out of
jump
here.
To the scan on the ship with Katana on the ship.
Yeah, he's dying, bro.
So jump to. I'm gonna get Katana next. Jump to the scan with Katana on the ship.
Stop my man time, man. Stop my man time, man. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot of dying going on.
Keep going back. Go back.
Nah, I ain't got the one with all of her wrapped up for whatever reason. I got this one though.
All right. So in this scan, that's gonna put it out. Essentially, Katana tries to go back to Japan and try to learn how to master her own weapon. Right? She learns how to master the Soul Taker. And in this thing, she goes to the ship. She gets jumped by at least 7 pirates and gets held down like a child. On top of that, Killer Croc is able to breach onto the ship, take Soul Taker from her, and smack her like the Know Your Clap. He told her to go back to the ramen shop. So if he's talking about fighting bears, bears, what do you do about Killer Croc? Killer Croc hit her with that backhand like she owed him money. That's
the nigga with the velour suit coming out the suit.
She owed money. She didn't pay it. That nigga wants his money. And then if you want to go to the scan with the old man.
I remember you sent that all to me in text. You didn't send that to the chat, remember?
Okay, so in this instance, same storyline. Katana is finding her new master while she's in Japan. And she gets tossed up by the old man who is now sitting on the sidelines and he's drunk. And she gets tossed on her head. So without that, I mean, Katana can say she's an Olympic level athlete, but she's still getting tossed up by the average Joes. She can't roll with Batman, Snake Eyes can. So you need to check that. I'm good on time.
All right, bet. Send those to the chat, and what I could do is I can click them, and then I could just share a screen from there. So do it like that. This is on me, but you send it to me a text message.
Can you start share screen, please? Go to my server. You go to my server.
Bet.
We want to start around a 14 mark.
Where are we going? You said
14. Yeah, you know what that means. Let me know when the time about to start. Let me know. Is the time going? What's up?
Yeah, whenever y'all start talking, to the timer starts.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I was asking to let me know when the time started. My bad. All right, I'm ready. Here we are. We talking about the master of stealth and speed right here. Is this him getting hit in the back with Ninja Stars? Somebody snuck up on him. Go to the scan under this one, please. Is this the master of stealth and skill in combat getting his ass beat right now? Is he getting punched on? It kind of looked like he getting punched on. Go to the next scan, please. Right under this one too. And while I'm displaying these scans and showing y'all him catching straight hands, getting his ass beat on right now, let me give y'all some context. Scott's only weakness is Ramona. In them scans, Ramona was around him, making him weak. Without Ramona near, Scott is a fucking flawless fighter. No weakness, no emotion, no reason not to hold back, nigga. He stomped shit. If Ramona's not around, you have to know the context of that Gideon fight. Ramona is there bothering Scott. And that's why he don't want to fight Gideon. But when he turn up and come back and he want to fight Gideon for him, what happened to Gideon? He get fucking sat on the same way Snake Eyes getting sat on right here, nigga. Getting that ass beat, boy. Hold on. Go. Can you go to all the way down? Go to scan 19, please. Where she holding him. Is that Snake Eyes sleep? This a dead man. That's a dead man walking right there. That's a dead man. Boy, he got his ass put to bed. Hold on, he got his ass put to bed. Go ahead, Ken. Get in there.
Old man who she styled on. You talking about this old man? That's the old man, the one who she kicked him up, took his bottle, and fixed all the flaws that she was talked about for. He told her she had too much bravado and not enough Aikido. She came back, perfected her bravado and her Aikido, and whooped his ass and perfected the new weapon. So, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Be careful what you cook on. You want to talk about what happened on the ship, bro? Why you ain't show the scan of her whooping Crocodile's ass? She the reason she got blown off the ship by blowing them up. she was taking that fight to him, and he got lucky enough to catch the sword. This is the group of people who was beating her ass, huh? These motherfuckers, bro. You got your ass put to sleep, bro. Steve jumped in the water and lost her sword, broski. Then when she lost her sword, she went to fighting with an axe, and she's still strong enough to cut through a tree. She don't need no special steel, no none of that. They threw her a regular hatchet, a regular axe. She cutting through trees, got whole bodies flying, and she's literally just doing her thing, going through the motions. Just picked up a new weapon. You see her weapon over here getting forged, bro. Katana is mentally, physically, and all around sound. You want to talk about mental capabilities and shit? This is when she fought Tadashi, a motherfucking spirit lord, and he told her will is nothing while mine is all. Look at what she do. This is will on will. This is will on will. She going to kill him. I bet.
Hey, I sent you them scans, Con.
Yeah, I got it. For the next one, when y'all do y'all anti got y'all. All right. So that was that. Now we gotta get into this new one. Somebody stop it. Okay. Then we're gonna get into round 2. Six minutes up. All right, who am I starting with?
Who's starting? You want to go, Ken? You want to go?
Oh, y'all want to?
I was gonna say I don't know who is going first. Are they going? That's all.
What do y'all want to do?
It's cool. We could do how we was doing it already. Go ahead. Yeah, they good. Yeah, we did just go. Actually, you're right.
Jay, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'm gonna go first. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I'll make sure I'm in the right spot. All right, I'm here.
All right, start it.
All right.
So first game.
Yep. There you go.
So I will be using chain metal gloves, basically fingertips out, even fingertips in. These chain metal gloves would only enhance the power that I have behind me. Basically, it's almost like having a blade for a hand. You already know that the pinpoint accuracy that he has and how he moves. And when it comes to my opponents, they're talking about speed, swordplay, and everything else. I'm not worried about the speed of swordplay because I see the weakness in your move. Being a bootleg Kakashi Sensei is not going to get it done. That's just not what we're doing here. You can't copy pinpoint accuracy. You can copy a fighting style. I've even fought Taskmaster, so it stands still until Scarlet Witch hit me over the head. So being these type of individuals, having weapons, I am prepared for that. So I'm adding a weapon, just a little bit of enhancement. When that extra punch smacks you across, they just leave a chain metal across your face. Just a little extra. That's all this is. Moving on to the next game. And this is what I mean by the accuracy. Regardless of whatever situation he's in, it's not a weapon that is needed. And you know Karnak uses weapons all around him. You would be surprised if I take your sword from you and use it against you. But he always finds the weakness in everything. So every step that you take, he'll find the weakness in you copying him. He'll find the weakness in every movement, ninja shadow, whatever. And we also, to put it like this, another thing is that Karnak and Snake Eyes both know sign language. So we don't need to talk. Communication between us is definite. So you won't see our moves coming as a team because we can communicate in silence, like real ninjas do, like real martial artists. While you two are yelling and screaming, "Oh, help me! Over here, save me! Bitch, please!" We don't have to say nothing. Everything is in silence. Death comes in silence. Death comes in 3. You'll see in the 3rd round. Go ahead, bro. It's on my man.
No, you got more. You got
no,
two
I don't
more.
even need to. No,
you don't need
give it to my man. Nope.
All right. So let's go back. So Con. So and that's 3rd round.
What?
That's 3rd round strategies.
That says second. Snake Eyes. Yeah, that says 2nd round. Let me just try to go to the next game because that says second.
they count in introduction as first round, right? So it will be round 3 for round 2 for weapons and what's it called?
Yeah.
This is round 2, right?
Well, 3 if you count introduction. That's probably how they labeled it.
I didn't count the intro. Mine I just did for the actual round.
Okay.
This ain't it?
Again, that's for the next round because I have specific scans for this round.
All right, pause this time. It said
So
it was for round.
So if you want to go to the scans with the dual swords.
Hold on. All right, let's see. I need to look at your chat real quick.
So I make sure to label them for you.
Hey, this should be he's so far, boy. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm taking notes down, trying to figure out questions to ask. Y'all have been pretty airtight on a lot of stuff, even in the rebuttal round. So be ready.
Bro, that was 2.
Lulu, you wearing
Was
that?
that Karnak that just went?
Karnak went, and now we go with Snake Eyes.
All right, that's what I thought. Right.
I just pulled up at the time, but maybe I'm wrong. Am I wrong?
Because it's the same round you had my video scans as well.
Karnak, round 1, round 2.
Lulu, you wearing that like you T.I.?
Yeah, that's what it was saved in. So, yeah. I'm not crazy, bro. All right, look, that was good, bro. You was wrong, bro. I was right. All right.
That's specific scans for strategy, but it's all good. Just go to the dual score.
I'm telling you, that was it. Hold on, let me go back to it. Hold on. All right. Is that it?
Nah, but I'll roll it. I'll roll it if you don't have it, man.
Oh, did I pick the wrong one?
Yeah, you picked the wrong one.
All right, hold on. It's hard doing it like this.
Huffing and puffing going on here. Niggas mad.
Oh God.
Nah, I just don't want to waste time. We got work.
Yeah, that's facts. Okay, this should be it. All right, cool.
No, that was in the initial round.
That's not it.
It's it right here. There you go.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so we're talking about weapons and abilities. Snake Eyes already has the Arashikage blade, but in this instance, when he ran through the dead game, where he fought with Mjolnir, where he fought with the Great Serpent, he had his dual swords. Right here in the scan with his dual swords, he's already pinpointing his opponents. He's already calculating their stance, their moves, and they're trying everything they can with these enhanced ninjas to try taking it on. They can't do it. Next scan. And so here again, he's fighting 2 people at the same time, high-level ninjas with his dual blades. And he's taking them out to the trash, to the garbage, because he's that skilled. He can fight on 2 different fronts, and while Karnak is backing him up, nobody's coming behind him. So hit the next scan. And it should be the video. In that scan where he decapitated, it's all good. In that scan, he decapitated the original Lord of the Arashikage in 720 AD. That is the one he decapitated during that trial.
Now you want the video?
Yeah, the video scan.
The demonstration?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yep.
So here in this video, you're looking at 2 swords versus 1 using the wakizashi style, and using that in kendo is something that's never been used before. And ninjas were doing that since the Koga and Iga era. So using 2 shorter swords to stop and counter and attack and defense at the same time. So you see it's being displayed, whether Katana has 1 sword or Scott can slash as fast as he wants to, he's still getting countered with the techniques. And the techniques are taught by the Arashikage over years and years and years of training, which Katana and Scott don't have. And then next scan.
It's not fully done yet. You want it to play out or what?
Yeah, you can let it play out, but the next scan will show him in action with his dual swords as well. Because you also have to remember, Katana is a samurai. She is not a ninja. Katana is honor bound when she fights. She's always wrapped up in her honor. Snake Eyes doesn't care. And the second video scan with dual sword.
Oh, second video scan. Okay.
Yes, sir. And so here you can see him fighting Snake Eyes or fighting Storm Shadow using the 2-sword style. And then Storm Shadow is going to use his enhanced ninjas, and fighting at that speed, he's still able to keep up with him and disarm them without fail. So if you're coming with one sword, one attack, that's not going to be enough to stop him, especially with the durability of his blades and his skills. And they're talking about, he's getting hit with ninja stars. Too bad, so sad. Those are getting deflected. Snake Eyes has that ability. He has that skill. He's a hard master for a reason.
That's time.
Cool.
Go ahead. It's on Team KILLSHOT.
Can we screen sharing for this round?
All right, you want to go first or me?
I'll go first. I ain't stressing.
All right, go ahead.
Pull up scan 27. Let me know when you're ready, Charlie.
Yeah, ready whenever you are.
All right. Scan 27. All right, once the scan start. Right here. This is Sephiroth. Somebody look at the force of this attack right here. This is his supernova attack, one of his full power attacks. The Buster Sword was able to withstand the strength of a supernova. So I don't see how my opponents will be able to keep up with my sword's durability or strength. Play the scan under this one so you can see that the Buster Sword is unscathed after this goes off. Again, this is a very large sword, 6 feet long, 1.5 feet wide. And I'm very proficient with a sword like this. I can use a sword like this very well, very fast. Look, the Cloud Sword, or the Cloud Buster Sword, unfazed right there. Let this scan play through so you can see the durability of the sword and what it can actually do. Able to cut through buildings in a single slash and a train very easily, like butter. So my opponents talk about strength, speed, and shit like that. This is something my weapon is made to counter. It is made to counter very strong, very large things, and it's made to stop speed-based attacks. Can you play 30, please, under this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's 31. You could play this scan too.
Actually, no, you're right.
You can play this scan too. This is Scott catching the sword with his bare hands right there and deflecting ninja stars. That's just his defense is his speed, and he has insane durability to begin with, but his weapon, that's the main focal point I want to touch on right now. All the skill I've shown you up until now, implicate that with the weapon. Oh, it was 29. I apologize, Ken. But that perfect example, able to take the full force of somebody who is able to create a supernova slash and survive. So when we talk about durability of weapons and defense, Scott is insane. Literally survived falling from space. You can't top that, right? If you see this little video playing right here, you see him blocking a key blast with his bare hand. His bare hands. Go ahead, Ken.
A katana skill, right? You said we have to be dual wielding and things like that. This is Lady Shiva, the Grand Master of the League of Shadows. They train ninja assassins, and everything under the sun, right? So here she goes fighting her. After Shiva tells her her soul taker's a nice sword, but it's going to be hers, she's like, shit, fuck out of here. She pulls out a secondary blade. So I just want to show not only her fighting somebody of a higher caliber than Batman, but her actual skill of being able to handle a person of that level, being able to contend with somebody of that level. I already showed y'all her fighting Deathstroke. Also, could you pull up Katana scan number 1? Oh, actually number 6.
Katana number 6. It's a regular scan.
Yep.
Hold on. Yep, got it.
Got you. This is the weapon she'll also be bringing in. One of her, and she'll be bringing in 2 weapons because she can dual wield. One of them will be the new sword she has mastered, which is the coil sword. Could you go to number 7? Now, when she fights Coil to become the master of the Swords clan, she actually has to master his weapon and fight him with it. Now, as y'all see, she's styling and profiling on him. He tries to use it. He's trying to tie her up and use mind games, talk about all her losses and flaws like they are. And what she do, she rises from the occasion. Go to the next scan. She rises to the occasion and ends up actually beating him with the coil sword. And not only that, not only does she beat him, she overcomes all his mental mind games, which they say is his greatest weapon. Go back to my screen share, please. Now, her other weapon will be an actual duplicate of her normal katana. It's perfectly crafted. It just has no mystical powers. So this killer will be, using her complete skill set to dismantle our opponents. They talk about being fast and strong, but there's nobody they've shown strong as Zod, stronger than Zod. As you see, she can defend her opponents from being rushed from some of the strongest attacks. Not only that, her agility, if you've seen the last scan, could you pull up scan number 7 for me again? Her agility in this scan is incredible as she backflips fully out of the coil. And not only is the coil a 360-degree plus wrap, because it can wrap your body several times over. As you can see in the middle part, it's wrapping her legs and everything else. It gets completely out of it. Now, if we want to talk about anything of the natures of what she can do with these weapons, we can talk about basically everything. I mean, I just showed y'all her fighting Shiva, right? Am I back on screen share?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are.
Here's her ability to cut down her opponents. In 4 slashes, as I highlight, she turns this man into mince meat. So like I said, your man's is too slow. We still hearing about power, and how they are masters and masters and masters, but they still haven't shown to face people on our level. We still showing to face people. We blitzing people with their guns. Go ahead.
Okay.
Jump straight into the rebuttal round.
Let's go on this rebuttal. Let's go on this rebuttal. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Come on. All right, put it on. Put on rebuttal. Before you even get into it, dude, I'm just going to speak on it, just the things that they said. They keep talking about power and speed. I keep saying accuracy. Every sword has a weakness. Every person has a weakness. My man is the master of weakness. All this fighting here, I found weakness in Silver Surfer. Scott Pilgrim's powers, if you read it, says like power of healing, power of heart, power of love. He sounds like a bootleg Captain Planet. I ain't trying to hear none of this shit, bro. Everything y'all keep saying, you fought this, you fought that, but everything I'm saying is about accuracy. Once my accuracy and his ninja skill come together, it's a different weapon. This is a different ability. None of y'all are about accuracy. Y'all about wild and child's play. None of this is about accuracy. I have fought some of the toughest people and pinpointed their weaknesses. And there's no different from a video game character. And I give Shiva her credit. She fights the Justice League at a certain level, but she's no different from anybody else. I need you to understand that. This is not about God level. We're on human level. But my man's a human above all. Go ahead, dude.
All right. So, Khan, if you bring up those scans, they talked about Shiva. So first I want to bring up, you were talking about Scott using the Buster Sword, but in your video scan, you use powered up Scott from episode 7, not base level Scott. So I want that to be aware. So also in this scan, you're talking about Katana's speed, right? You're talking about Katana having a soul mind. So here's Katana getting washed by Shiva with the sword, with the Soul Taker, in fact, because she thought she was cold shit and Shiva checked her ass. Go to the next scan with Shiva. This her getting tossed up again with her own sword, impaled, but she's all this level. Also, you talked about Scott again using like all these different types of swords with the speed, but then if you go to my my counter scans with that, with the sword,
Hold on. My fault.
Fucking
Am I
flow.
supposed to- I'm trying to. Yeah, where's this shit go? Oh, wait, are we here?
So go back one more.
Okay.
Go back one more the other way. Go back one more.
This one.
So go back. So right here, Scott was just brought back to life because he's Scott, right? He just got slashed up by Gideon with his own sword. Now go to the next scan. Right there, by his own sword. No Sephiroth, no Buster sword, by a regular sword that was his that got taken from him after he got the shit punched out of him. Scott is not a warrior. Scott fights when he has nothing left. Scott is scared. Scott fights out of fear. He doesn't fight out of tactical prowess. And then lastly, if you want to go to the last scans I sent you with Shiva.
Wait, the one we just over with?
The most recent ones I sent you that I didn't get to show.
That's time. Well, no what? You can find shit. I'll give you like 30 more seconds.
One, is it right here?
So go back. It's the ones I sent you said you didn't get.
Which one did I not get?
It's her fighting Killer Croc.
Oh, we went.
The ones I didn't get to show.
That's in a share folder. The one that you talked about last.
You said you didn't have it, so I resent it to you.
How you stop sharing screen.
Now we see you in that TMT fan club. We see that.
All right, go ahead, go to the other group. Let them do their thing.
We screen sharing again to start off, Ken.
Yeah, we can.
Let's do 22. For me, and then after that, go straight into 23. My opponent keeps talking about his character's durability and what his character can do, his character's accuracy. Is this his character right here getting his hand caught by somebody slower than him? Like, stop. And then I must pull up a scan a little later of this same character beating Karnak's ass hand to hand, one-on-one, and Karnak not being able to turn him into much meat. Go to the scan above that of Snake Eyes, please. Not this one. This is me being proficient in long sword mastery. So I'm like that with no matter what sword. Let me give context again. While I'm showing y'all Snake Eyes dying to a fucking grenade, this nigga has no durability. Let me give y'all context again. Let me give y'all context again of Scott Pilgrim. He lost to Gideon because Ramona was there. Simply. And he didn't even lose. If you read the scans, Ramona tells him, you're just having some stupid dream. Wake up and kick Gideon's ass. He never died. But that's a part of Gideon's reality warping ability. It made you think that Scott died. It made you believe he was defeated. But in all technicality, he was not. Now go ahead, Ken. Pull up the scans of the other Daredevil versus Karnak shit, please. And then go, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Matter of fact, Khan, could you actually pull up scan number 13?
Number 13. Yep.
Is this Karnak getting out martial arted? Getting his ass beat and caught off guard?
Is it up?
Yeah, it's up. It's up. Is that the same Karnak getting the shit kicked out of him right there by a weaker person with less martial arts? So don't talk to me about what my character can't do to this weak nigga. I'm gonna put this nigga down for sure. Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, Con scan 12. So
again, getting one tap.
If he can't find that flaw fast enough, he's not really strong enough to really pull off anything except stalemate the fight. But like I said, my character is too fast for all that. Also, could you pull me up on screen share? How much time do I got left?
You got 44 seconds.
All right. Am I on screen share?
Yes, you up.
All right, so you want to talk about Shiva. Why you ain't bring up when Shiva threatened to break something on Katana and Katana told her ass that's enough? You talking about some shit from when Katana first started heroism. Talk about when Katana was leading the outsiders and Shiva was in her prime too. Oh, Oh, we ain't gonna talk about that. All right.
Nah, they ain't gonna talk about that.
You want to talk about accuracy? She has pinpoint accuracy. This is her pinning 2 dogs that was in motion. These are like hunting dogs for gladiators. She shoots a bow perfectly between their collars without nicking them at all or cutting the collars. Let's get into the fighting.
All right, we gonna jump into the rebuttals, and then we're gonna let strategy round go to them first, because I know they gotta get up out of here soon.
That was rebuttals.
On 3.
That was a rebuttal.
That was rebuttals.
We're gonna let strategy go to them first, because I know they gotta get out.
We gotta do round 3, right?
Yeah, that strategy. We just did defense and weapons. Are we starting?
Yeah, whenever you're ready, let me know.
Give me just a second. Ken, do you want to start with Con or do you want to start with screen share?
I'm gonna start with Con.
Okay, I want to make sure. All right, Con, can you pull up? Hold on, I apologize, y'all. Give me just a second. We in strategy now. Con, can you pull up scan 8H? Let's talk about strategy. All right, as soon as the scan come up, I'm gonna be ready, Charlie. I'm gonna go right into it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's a regular scan.
Yeah, it's a picture. It's the X strike. Yeah. Now we talking about our teammates being able to flow well together. Scott and Ramona needed no conversation right here. All he was telling Gideon was, "You'll pay for spying on me inside of my mind, knowing what I was thinking." And Scott was still able to speed blitz and slice Gideon into damn near 100 pieces. Outmatched him and outclassed him. What does that look like? A buster sword in his hand. Again, I'm proficient with these weapons. So in a strategy bat, we would set Snake Eyes up perfectly immediately, me and Ken, because first off, we out hacks, we speed blitz him immediately, knock him up, we hit him with a combo, boom, team attack. Karnak gets scared when he can't do nothing, when he don't know what to do, when he on his back foot, when he sees something happen to one of his people, he gets shook up. So right when we shake him up, we back into it again with another team-based attack, the coil sword coming in clutch. You know what I'm saying? So we operate off each other perfectly. Go ahead, Ken, come into it with it for him, please.
Pull it back up, scan number 8.
What, same one? 8H?
No, 8 for him.
No, 8.
Can you repeat? I can't hear
8,
you, bro.
8 for him. Scan 8 for him.
So number 1, like I said, we bringing in 2 different types of weapon styles. He's bringing in a 6 foot long sword, and I'm bringing in a coil sword and a duplicate of my perfectly crafted sword that just has no mystical powers. So everything we doing is stuff you've never faced before. In fact, I ain't even gonna waste too much time talking about what you know. So actually, you can pull me up on scan number 15. No, 16. 16.
I got you.
So this is her to show that all that flaw stuff, bro, you're not finding it, bro. Just like your man said, Junko basically took all of her flaws and used it against her on her first encounter. So she bounced back from that immediately, which is what I showed y'all after. Bro already proved it for me. So this is her ability. Do y'all see how the trees got little lines over them and how they perfectly diagonal? That's because she's sitting there talking, having a civilized conversation while also cutting up everything. Could you go to the next scan 17? Her soul is perfectly intact. Her mind is perfectly intact. Now, if you didn't catch wind in the previous scan, huh? Oh,
go ahead. He said his phone died.
You good? I'm sorry.
In the previous scan, she didn't have access to her sword. Could you go back to a matter of fact?
16?
Yeah. Her sword actually was charmed. It was enchanted away from her. She tried to touch it, and that lady, you see the red electricity, her sword is discarded. Go back to 17. So she don't even got to be looking at you, bro. She could be talking to Scott and literally be cutting you up from a spiritual plane. You want to talk about what Karnak can do, he can kind of interact with the physical plane, but you will use spiritual as like a metaphor. Matter of fact, go to scan 15. Because according to you, bro, touching no.
Is that a video?
Yeah,
Yes.
video. Go to scan 15.
Oh shit.
So it's like, bro, touching souls is a godly thing, you know? That's an incredible feat that she can defend and attack with her soul. She don't really need.
Is it the one where it's from a battle?
Yeah.
And all that he wanted to do.
Right
He's
here?
no vision.
Yes.
We already know that. Everybody knows that. And you just know that.
Is that it?
Yeah, it played, Ken. It
And all that
played.
he wanted to do, but he's
Okay,
no vision. We already know that. Everybody knows that. And you just know that. So I don't want to hear that. You can do all that, bro. I can put my hands through somebody who can put their hands through somebody. Come on, man. I'm grabbing you. That's like grabbing a spirit. Come on, man. The hands of God. Don't even worry about that.
That's something you said. That's something you said.
So,
So
Yeah, I like it.
go
It
back
ju-
to the scan, bro.
it just played good. It just played good with our strategy, bro. We plan on
So it's
easily
like, bro, it's
tying these
perfect.
niggas up and
A
had them.
spiritual fighter. I told y'all. She challenged Tadashi when Shiva killed her. By the way, she had to go fight that dragon because Shiva killed her after she got done dodging bullets through the jungle gym. The last thing I showed the judges in the last battle. So when Shiva killed her and before she had to get back, she had to earn her way back to the living. So she had to test her will. She's good physically, mentally, spiritually. Can you actually go to scan number? Matter of fact, Reed, you got anything you want to do?
No, you know what scan I'm talking about, but that's gonna come up good in this rebuttal round because, like I said, we tie y'all characters up and we end y'all real quick. The X strike stop shit real fast.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? So, our strategy is basically to overwhelm both of y'all with speed, strength, and skill. I don't see how y'all stop that. You know what I'm saying? Pull up, Con, please. Again, can you pull up 2B? Or actually pull up 1A. Pull up 1A. Because the amount of instantaneous attacks Scott has, I am capable of doing a double flying knee. Now, just imagine me instantaneous flying at you with a double flying knee. Both of y'all with the Buster Sword, a 6 foot long sword at that. So, like you said, damn. What's this? Oh, I'm not hungry, babe. I'm all right. Can you give me my stuff though, please? My bad, y'all. Go ahead. We gonna cook some more. It's coming.
Let's go.
I know you said.
Run the videos, please, man.
Run the videos.
Run them videos, please, man. You know the 2 videos, the 2-time videos, live action. They should be right before my round.
Karnak. Okay, yep, I got it. But look, before I do that, Snake Eyes, what scans am I going with for this round? Because I don't have like a round 3 folder for you.
So I labeled them all for you, but it'll be the scans where I showed the explosion in the background and the 2 scans with the tanks.
Okay, let me just get.
Yeah, I seen the tanks already, so you got them in there.
Explosions in the tank.
He was running with roadblock in that specific scan.
Oh.
And the dialogue is what I'm using.
Niggas do they research. I like this.
Okay. It's an explosion in the background. Yeah. Yeah, I think I got that. I hope.
You already pulled it up, so I know it's in there.
Oh. All right, I'm ready.
Go ahead first, Con. Or I'm sorry, Jay.
All right. Ready? So this is a demonstration of pinpoint accuracy. And if you read the words, he's explaining about pinpoint accuracy when it comes to the body. Very simple. Scott could swing and then Tana could do all these things, but they're still human. Your neck can be broken. My man is the pinpoint master. When it comes to close range or far away attack, you have to get up on me. So, and you're thinking, okay, he's grabbing him. That's something, he might get past him. Let the next video show. This right here is called Moi Doro. Basically, this is the hand-to-hand combat without a sword. As he's blocking it, this is how, and then, Karnak could deal with He can deal with who was that Vision? He can deal with Vision. When Karnak can deal with what's that dude? Speed, what's the name of his brother? Pietro.
Quicksilver?
Dealing with Pietro. He dealt with
Quicksilver.
Pietro. So he dealt with Quicksilver. He's Blitz Nova. These are God people. You guys are regular. You're regular. Yes, she can tap her spirit. She can do an Erykah Badu move and put her spirit over there. But that doesn't do anything. You're still human. What I'm saying to you is if I put my hands on you, it's crumble. You can't, all this other sword swinging, my man is built for sidestepping and dealing with these encounters face to face. There's not anything that you can say you can do. All these people that I've mentioned, even like I said, Silver Surfer, we all know the level that Silver Surfer is on. The Silver Surfer is on this level. Scott Pilgrim's not on that level. I don't care what sword he does. I don't care if he's got this big spoon from his mama's kitchen. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he still has to face me. And once he faces me, it's all about pinpoint accuracy. Go ahead, bro.
All right, so in this scan, we're talking about Karnak and Snake Eyes who don't need to speak to communicate to get the mission done. So you look at the dialogue, Roadblock is talking to Snake Eyes, and he already knows what he's doing because Snake is already in motion. And you're talking, this is just a regular soldier that's speaking to Snake Eyes. You have Karnak, who's able to communicate with him without even having to try to, have to communicate using, and they use sign language. So go to the next scan, Con with the tanks.
Did I do it right?
There you go to the next scan.
This one. Okay. It's not this one.
The one before that one. But it's the same thing. So we're talking about strategy. So now Snake Eyes, being a master of stealth in broad daylight, can assault 3 different tanks and 2 vehicles by himself out of the sand. He's able to assault from the shadows and out, and then go to the next scan. So that you had, and he's able to use that against them. So now my opponents were talking about, they're talking about their dual swords ability. Your Shiva is not messing with Snake Eyes and dual swords. And Scott, the base level Scott from episode 7 is not fucking with Snake Eyes. You're talking about speed blitzing, right? But Scott is empowered when he's doing those things. And he's just talking with Ramona. He needs Ramona to power up. Without that, then you go back to the sword scans against Gideon, because he brought up something about Gideon's domain. He got killed before he was in Gideon's domain. And then in Gideon's domain, and in Gideon's domain, he was resurrected.
You said what?
Pause it. You said you want me to bring up Gideon's, right?
No. I didn't, yeah, bring up him fighting his brother. Oh, you good? Or you going?
Go ahead, go for it.
Hey, bring up him fighting his brother.
Gideon?
No.
Karnak.
I'm talking about Karnak.
Oh, you. Oh, okay. You gotta tell me what scan is that?
7.
7. Okay. I think it's this one.
Yes. So basically, to show you the Moritoro feat, the Dora feat, basically this man is a superhuman. Okay, not a superhuman, super mutant. Okay, at superhuman speed, he's accuracy. You already know who Karnak's brother is, so you know how he moves. Next scan. This is him dodging lightning fast move. This is his disarming him. This is showing you what the Moridora style is. He has no weapon. Next scan, please. Now, basically, now his hand-to-hand combat, he is taking both weapons out of his hand. This is not a regular human. This Karnak's a human. This man is on mutant level. We already know this man is one of the main people under the sea. Keep it moving. Next scan, please. Keep it going. Next scan, please. Watch it. At the end of the day, this is what happens. Karnak touches him. Pinpoint accuracy. This is what I keep talking about. Even when it looks like Karnak is down, because I know y'all were hoping, Karnak is beatable. Everybody's got at some time or some point, everybody sees like the defeat is coming, but Karnak will always be on top, as you see, like I told you. At any point in time, blade, human, or anything in front of him is pinpoint accuracy. Yeah, dude.
We got.
How much time we got left?
You got a minute 15.
Okay, so go back to the
close it out.
So go back to Gideon with the sword, please.
Okay.
Scott getting stabbed.
Gideon. Anti-scanners.
I'm gonna pause it.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Okay. All right. And then go to here. Share screen. And one goes. Okay.
All right, so we're talking about strategy and ability, and they're talking about my opponent's talking about how Scott can use these swords, and they're gonna blitz. Who is he blitzing when he's fighting just some regular guy in his own universe is Gideon? And now this was before he ended up in Gideon's domain, because if you go to the next scan con where it's purple, continue. So this is when he's in Gideon's domain. That's why the background is purple. That's when he gets cut in half and he's trying to figure it out. And so even in Gideon's domain, he's still getting washed. Go to the next scan. And guess what? He left his girl there, and he's still on the floor. He can't do anything in the domain. He's weak-minded. So we're talking about strategy. Our two opponents are going to break them, because if you bring up Kaskan with Shiva again, and with Shiva, you have to understand she is very weak against bringing up her dead husband.
That's time.
And so
we starting a rebuttal round.
I think that's what we're at now, right, Con?
Yeah, I'm starting to cut it kind of close. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to.
Yeah.
No, let them go. My man's got to work,
bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I apologize, y'all. I want to flesh this motherfucker out as best as possible, but new job and shit, so you know. Ken, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Can't go be screen sharing. Can you pull up 14? Again, so our opponents keep talking about speed. This man has no speed. Again, was caught off guard by a ninja and stabbed in the back with multiple shurikens. He could talk about blocking them all day long. Why didn't he block this higher level ninja shurikens? Because he's fodder. Okay, now let's go to 26, please. Let's talk about how she put him to sleep with one tap, and she could have killed him to the point that she told him, zoom in, rest now. Rest now, meaning she put him to sleep instead of choosing to kill him. This man cannot compete. Go ahead and pull up the scan. I just texted you about it, Ken. You know what I'm talking about? Swap over so we can dual wield that real quick on his ass.
So what hold on, my fault, real quick. Before
you good.
I want to talk about, to exclaim off my boy, the shurikens and shit. You know, she can throw shurikens to keep up with a gauntlet shuriken maker. We in a cafe, so she can pick up knives, anything she wants. She got accuracy.
Plates, knives, cups, anything. Break a glass, chair.
Please,
go ahead.
Please don't forget her ability to use pressure points and everything of that nature. Please don't forget about her being able to apply her powers to people who are metas, people who stop Geoforce, and Geoforce can contend with Superman. So when she chopped his neck, that was a real chop. That was some real force. This is her fighting barehanded, fighting vampires. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, she told him, like, I broke your neck. And they just like, yeah, but we pretty much vampires. We can't dodge. So all that, bro, that's not too much of nothing for real. Now we can get into the, you know.
You already know. And still, let's talk about how they have no strategy to stop us. In a cafe, he talked about random power boost. If I drink caffeine, my speed doubles and increases. So we in a cafe, all I gotta do is grab a coffee real quick, and now I'm turned up speed blitz and shit. Again, let's talk about context. He keep bringing up the Gideon shit. Mention that Ramona is right there making him weak, but you were already under Genjutsu because you believe when he got stabbed, he wasn't inside of Gideon's mind already, but he was. You was already caught in the Genjutsu.
Y'all think this is a hand-to-hand battle that's all across the city, bro? We in a cafe, bro. This is casual clothes. This is he ain't got no armor, no none of that. But she can do this in casual clothes. She's prepared in casual clothes. He got her whip lace is as lethal as a necklace. You already know. You already got, bro. We got everything. As far as matter of fact, Con, could you actually pull up something for me real fast?
Yeah, hurry up, please.
Could you pull up scan number? Hold on.
Let's talk about the dead game.
Let's pull up scan number 9 for me.
Let's talk about the dead game and how he only survived because of guns. If Katana do this to him with a ribbon, we chop this nigga up. End of discussion, bro.
He has no defense to the weapons I got.
None.
All right. That was rebuttal round, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, so I guess it's judges' questions and then that's it.
No, they got a rebuttal.
No,
They got a
we gotta
rebuttal.
go.
They got a rebuttal.
All right, that's on me. I'm fucking up for y'all, and I apologize. If y'all lose, I'm gonna take the L on that. That's on me. This shit is everything.
You know that?
We're taking it how it is. We're taking it how it
We'll
comes,
take it
bro.
how it is. You going first, Jay?
Go to. Yeah, I got this. Go to
right.
scan 2 for round 3. Go to scan 1 for round 3.
You gotta be getting ready soon. I mean, you could drop me off at the front, so I'm not really stressed. Oh shit, my bad, y'all. Let me mute myself.
Number round 2, round 3. What? Where we at?
Round 3. Scan 1 for round 3.
All right.
Okay, so my man was talking about being in Genjutsu and caught up and off the ground. Like I said before, he is battling 3 of the smartest telepaths, Mega Mutant. Jean Grey's a Mega Mutant telepath. All 3 of them are in his mind right now. He is blocking Psylocke without a problem. And this is the same move that I showed you in the live action. This is the same style I showed you in the live action. He is able to handle all 3. So when we're talking about somebody in your mind trying to tap dance in your mind and still surviving, that dude Scott died in his mind and died in reality. I put them 3 down and I tapped her out of my reality. What I'm talking about, he's a solid base character. You can't break him. His tempo starts inside and out. Scott Pilgrim is shaky. Anything goes wrong, coffee, beans, doesn't matter what he adds to him. It doesn't make a difference. And we're talking about environment. If you want to talk about environment and being in plates and stuff, we already know an environment for Karnak is a fucking playground. I can turn plates into knives. I can turn anything that's the table counter, the desk, whatever it is a weapon for him. So any environment you bring in, the drum, sex bob, I'm fucking them up with the sex bob tools. It doesn't matter what's going on, bro. I'm coming at everybody. In fact, your music, I can turn your music against you. Karnak has stopped sirens from singing, and same sirens that crash slave ships and crash ships in the ocean. He's changed the tune of that. So I'm gonna change the tune, turn your music against you, and fuck you up. So basically, what I'm trying to say is your environment means nothing to me. This is the pinpoint master, and I'm tired of y'all trying to talk about as if we're playing around and this is tit for tat. We've been a team. Like Snake Eyes is the perfect teammate because he says nothing, but he does everything, and that's all that's gonna happen. Go ahead, bro.
So also, I want to go back. Oh, so go back to the scan real quick, because he said he's using a double of his sword, Soul Taker. So go back to Killer Croc biting that sword in half, because he's saying his sword.
Pause it for him real quick.
Oh, okay.
Killer Croc. I think it's in the anti-skins. Anti-skins. Boom. Okay, I got it. And then go screen share. Share screen. Tab. And then is it right? Yeah, it's right there. Okay. And then where we at? Where's the thing?
Okay, so I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, when you start talking, I'll go.
Okay, so he's talking about the duplicate sword of the Soul Taker. That sword was broken by Killer Croc himself. So if that sword can be broken by Killer Croc, then it cannot withstand the Rashikaga steel that's able to decapitate a Decepticon. 1. Also, he has 2 swords. So he's talked about the coil sword, which was shown in the previous scan where he's fighting multiple ninjas at once. That coil sword, yes, can wrap around, but he has 2 for attacking and defending. And not to mention the speed he's come with and the accuracy with those 2 blades. Also, he talked about Scott. If you pull up their episode 7 Scott that they were trying to boast about, that was Scott. That was not base level Scott. That was Scott that was beefed up. I watched the entire series. That Scott is not going to be able to run around with the Buster Sword. That's not base level Scott. And also, he said about Katana being the leader of the Outsiders. Actually, it was Black Lightning. Black Lightning was number 1 under Batman for the Outsiders.
That's time.
So Katana Katana plays second fiddle to that.
All right. I think it's just time for judges, and then I guess we should just go ahead and, you feel me, get to the end of the.
We can do question and shit.
Or what we doing?
Give them the question.
We can do the questions, but if the judges could ask one question that go for both teams, please.
Yeah.
Just so you know what I'm saying. I don't mean to rush everybody.
I was gonna ask a question after both of y'all, anyways.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jupiter. Then. Oh, never mind. My bad.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off by saying that I've been laying on this question for a while actually, because since round 2. So for both of y'all teams, what is both? Because both of you,
somebody mute that. Somebody mute that joint. I can't hear him.
You know each other's weaknesses, like in terms of how y'all, labeled each other's rebuttals. Both of y'all was coming at each other's necks, and y'all showed each other's weaknesses. But what I didn't see was y'all really speak on the weaknesses. Really besides one team, but I wanna really want y'all to elaborate what y'all can do to get past a weakness that your opponent can expose. So especially for a team that is against a guy who exposed weaknesses for a living. So that's my question for both teams.
For sure. Who you want to go first?
Let them go first because they're short on time.
Yeah.
So what I'll say is like I said, bro, it takes time for him to find these flaws. So for me, it's the fact that my character has a lot of fighting styles. She knows pressure point strikes. She can pretty much see what he's trying to do and won't allow him to do it. Also, like I said, when I bring up this bullet montage, I have yet to see anybody in this thing that's faster than a bullet. I'm just being honest. I haven't seen nobody Snake Eyes was fighting that was like catching bullets, dodging bullets. In fact, when I pulled up the scan of the ribbons, it's like bro pretty much had no defense to that. He had to be saved. Katana got trapped in a little coil sword, which is more than a ribbon. It's a metallic steel with a razor's edge. Why he didn't cut out of the ribbon? So like as far as both of the flaws, I say is one is over reliant on his thing. Outside of him presenting the flaw shit, he hasn't presented a fighting style. So once that fails, he has no plan.
Reiterate on the question a little bit for me, Ken. I'm my bad.
Jupiter basically asks, how could we take advantage of the flaws of our opponents?
Oh, I could easily take an advantage over these niggas based off the fact that I could copy anything they throw at us. He keep talking about pinpoint accuracy. I can copy that. Do you not realize that I was able to copy an entire energy base from a different system of life and a game? He copied chi from a video game. Your pressure point is nothing. That's basic. That's normal hand-to-hand human shit. I can do that easy. That's nothing. So that's the flaw in that. And the flaw in Snake Eyes is he's weaker than us. He died to a grenade. He could not cut out of the ribbons. He does not have a speed. He got hit in the back by a ninja star.
Not too long, Rick.
That's just all I got to say for that. Like, we outscale Snake Eyes point blank, flat out. And then again, I can mimic everything Karnak does and do it better than him. So what does he do then? Well, that's the real question.
Okay, and history and ninja.
Okay, first of all, mimicking energy is not mimicking it's not mimicking his actual style, and then his style, and it's not an energy thing that he sees. It's his mind. His mind is to see the clues in between. You can mimic an energy, you can mimic a style, but it's his mind. You can't mimic his mind. His mind is to see the flaw in everything. So he can be in the wheelchair and see the flaw in everything. So it doesn't really matter. It's his mind to see the flaw. And when it comes to dealing with my opponent, Scott Pilgrim is emotional based. So is Katana. They fight off emotions, as you saw in the scan. Everything is about how they're feeling or what's going on at the time. When it comes to real martial arts and real ninjas, you must be cool, calm, and collected. You can't let your emotions get the best of you. And that's why me and my opponent, me and my teammate deal with things very well, because we see what's in front of us and we deal with it right there in front of us. Everything else is emotional based. If you watch everything, all their things are about how they're feeling and what's going on right now. It's mind, body, and soul. We're a sound one unit. That's why we got this far, because we're one unit, not two. We're one.
And so going into that, like going back to the scan now, he brought up this talking about Snake Eyes isn't faster than bullets. It was already shown he was faster than getting shot at point blank. So miss me with that. That's one. Two, again, I showed the speed feat where he's dashing through all those opponents. For you to be able to use that coil sword and for you to be able to use your katana, that can be broken, right? Because you're gonna have to block at some point. That thing's getting cut through, and he's gonna rush you down, which was shown in both the video scans. So then you look at Scott Pilgrim, who he says, oh, Ramona is his weakness, but it looks like to me in the scans shown 1v1, he's losing. He can't take it. And then he's asking for help. If you look at the scan, it's in the word bubble. He's asking for help. What do I do? What do I plan? Me and my partner don't need to do that. We're like my partner said, we're dealing with what's in front of us. We're attacking the problem. There's no emotion. It's a job. They're meant to get dealt with. That's it. And we don't have to talk to do it. And we're also talking about pinpoint accuracy. My partner showed way more feats using pressure points than Katana. She might be a one-trick pony. She might know one, but Karnak's been doing that for years. And any good martial artist, if anybody's copying, which I know, if anybody's copying the style, they can never beat the originator because you're copying, you're following. So I'm done with that.
Go ahead, Charlie.
First and foremost, when it comes to the question as far as Scott's battle IQ, because through the majority of this battle, I've seen Scott in fighting fodder characters and fighting the same 7 people. Rico, could you give me some insight on how like Scott's level and proficiency when it comes to battle IQ and adapting to different situations? I've only seen them in a few so far. Can you give me a little bit more evidence? Or just a little bit more going on as far as that goes?
It's hard for me to pull up the scans right now because I'm on my way to work right this second. But
right,
I can basically explain it to you and break it down. Like Scott IQ wise, think of Gideon like Batman. Gideon was able to prep and build the League of Evil X's to take down Scott Pilgrim over a course of several years while he was going through a breakup with Ramona, and Scott was still able to outsmart and out battle every single one of the X's. Now, my opponents keep mentioning stuff about Scott's opponents, and like you said, I have shown fodder, but I've also shown Scott fighting god tier opponents and beating them in spaces where their power is infinite. If you read the scan for the fight against Gideon, it literally says Gideon's power is to be undefeatable, and Scott was still able to take him down through pure skill and battle IQ. So when it comes to like what he could do in the battle and even on the defensive, like you said, I didn't show a lot of it this match because I didn't plan on having to counter these guys. I don't think they could get close to me. I don't think they could actually do enough damage or even bother me. They're like flies to my character, how I feel. He's too fast. He's too strong. So even if he was to attack me, I could just perfect counter it. I showed you me perfect countering Gideon's God form and the scan I had pulled up with Khan. So I could counter anything they throw at me. I'm a defensive fighter first. Like I said, I'm a master of the Philly roll technique, and that is a boxing style created by Floyd Mayweather, the best defensive boxer in the world, 50-0. So, again, it's just I have the defense to fight on the back foot against these guys. Also, he brought up the willpower with the sound and shit like that, and that's another thing. I could create shields from just my voice and sound and things like that from playing music. I don't plan to do that type of stuff, but that's the level of defense I have when it comes to protecting my teammates from my opponents. You know what I mean? I can counter multiple people at once. So even if both of them tried to speed blitz me, instant counter right back at them. So there's nothing they can do right there.
Okay. Ninja Wakanda, really quickly. Give me a little more insight on your ability to... Give me a little bit more insight on how you plan to counter that the coil blade. If he's dual wielding that, and he's already shown how he can use that to get around your character, give me a little more insight on Snake Eyes' ability to counter that counter, I guess. As far as the
okay, so with something similar like somebody's mic is up. I can't. So when using two different style swords, right? Using a blade that's similar to a whip. So if you're using one blade, you're gonna have to make a contact point. So contact point 1, contact point 2, right? And Snake Eyes is shown to be moving at a higher enough speed to counter that blade. Now he brought up Snake Eyes not being able to get tied up by the coil sword or by the older god of the Arashikage, but he still, I showed the clip where he already beheaded him and he defeated him. So regardless whether he wants to try to use a multi-attack system with a whip type weapon, he still lose to the dual blades. And if his blade is not strong enough, because he said using a copycat of the Soul Taker, and he's using again the coil sword against my Arashikage steel that's getting cut. So he's gonna have to rely on something else to finish the job.
Did you have a sentiment on that?
History.
Did you like? I thought you had something to say.
Yeah, no, I did. It's partially number one. I'm not.
Wait, hold on. Wait, that's a counter? Are you a counter?
Huh?
We doing counter?
What? You said to ask a question. You said to ask a question they both can answer, right? So I can pose
okay.
like,
I just thought they already went. He went to the other team, but all right.
No, I'm saying like you can answer too. Good. And then I'll let you finish off.
Oh, who's going down?
You go first.
Okay, so no, I want to get more into the fact of, like I said, once bro get too over reliant on finding that flaw or whatever, it's gonna kind of go south, because it's like, okay, what if you don't find a flaw in Scott's perfect counter, because it is a perfect counter? Then what do you do? Okay, you're saying he beheaded dude, but you didn't show that. And
hold on. This
I did show
question.
that.
This is just my question about the coil swords, not to the actual thing. Just to that.
Just about the coil swords.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. No, it's simple. Number one, it's not like a whip. It's a full 360 spin. It can pretty much coil your legs, your body, and your upper face. So you could have a sword here. You could do this. What happens when you're stuck like this? And it's blades closing in, pulling you together like an anaconda. So I'm gonna just say, like, pretty much in simple, I don't think it's much really to say. And you want to talk about how fast he is? I showed multiple goddamn scans of Katana basically stopping bullets, plethora of bullets, not just one or two, not just a clip. Plethora.
Okay.
So
Hitzer, go ahead, finish it out for me.
History?
We're just talking to the coil blade point. It's to that question. I want to get off of that too much. That was my question, at least. But
did you have something to say about how to counter the coil blade?
Yeah, he gave me that counter already, but he went into the bullet stuff.
The history?
I'm letting Hitzer finish. Like, did you have something to add on to that question that I had as far as the coil blade Hitzer?
Who, me? You asking me?
Yeah. Did you have something to add? You were about to talk earlier.
No, it was to something else that just go ahead. It's good.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to ask me a question, that it's not. Yeah.
Did you want to answer it though? Like, how could you counter the coil blade?
Well, first of all, to answer that, when they were saying that it takes me a time limit to figure something out, there is no time limit. If you ever look at Karnak's time, there's no notes or anything saying there's a time limit, only 10 minutes or 10 seconds or whatever. He can figure it out in moments' notice. You can tell in each battle, in between hand-to-hand combat, he can figure it out. So with the coil blade trying to wrap around, coil blades have been broken. There's nothing special about that coil blade. They didn't say that coil blade was special. It had special elasticity or nothing of that nature. So while the coil blade's moving around, I could see the eye in the storm. Like I said, y'all keep saying it as if this is something he got to have for a special feat. He's not MacGyver. He don't got to build this shit. It's in him. It's already in him. So when you use the coil blade, one, you think my partner's just standing there while you're doing that. But two, coil blades can be broken. So there's a weak point in everything, especially a sword that's made to bend and flex like that. That sword is not going to last long. You're better off with the soul blade than that with dealing with that blade. So honest to goodness, that sword is kind of weak, especially in most circumstances, but there's always a flaw in everything. So I don't see anything that they're saying to me that's going to change anything that my man is doing or that my character's designed to do. Having blades, nobody's standing like this, nobody getting stuck like that. That's not how we move it. So I don't see it. That was non-void if you ask me. But
okay. Lulu, do you got your questions real quick?
I'm not going to ask no questions.
Oh, damn.
None at all?
No.
Shit.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, Well, with that being said, do y'all want to? There, you know, we got time for either a back and forth, or you guys want to get into your conclusion, or do you want to just go straight into the decisions for the judges out of respect for time?
I mean,
If they have
somebody
time
gotta
for
go.
conclusions, if he got to go, that's fine. If he has time for conclusions, I would do that. It's up to him.
Yeah.
I mean, no. I mean, we can do a short conclusion, but I'm gonna have to wrap it up for sure.
Okay, then by all means, go first.
Like, I'm pulling into my job right now, so I got time for like a quick fucking a minute conclusion real fast.
Don't even talk about it. Just say it. Say it.
Nah. Shit. Simple. He said the strength of the Arumi sword was weak. Oh, my fault.
You good.
But
Go ahead, brother.
Go ahead. You good.
right. Now, bro was saying my fault. Everything was loaded. But bro was saying the strength of the sword is weak, but it was only broken by her soul taker at full activation.
Did you want me to pull up your stuff? Do you have anything to pull up?
No, I ain't even finna do
Okay,
all that.
Go ahead, do you think?
But listen, simple. Me and him know in that same issue that of Katana, that Arumi sword only broken by her soul taker when it got out of control, right before she ended up having it broken. Another thing is Killer Croc pretty much broke it because he had both of his hands on it and bit into it. He didn't break it in battle clawing at it. He didn't break it out of her hand. He was able to grab it when she fell in the explosion and he bit through it. She still has the strength to cut through a full-blown tree. I have not seen that strength from bruh at that capacity. She's fought people who's, like you showed a bear. She's tossed bears. Like you showed Decepticons. She's killed dragons. It don't really matter what type of game you make it. Like I said, on Wax, the sword has only been broken by her mystical blade, which is perfectly crafted. And once it was broken, it was only broken due to a influx of its power going wrong, which was why it was going out of control. So with all that being said, I really don't know. I mean, bro is kind of good. He fast and shit, but he ain't consistently as fast as Katana. I can show half a dozen scans of her blitzing bullets and stopping bullets. You know, simple. Spear
Rico?
shit. That's it.
Is that time?
Okay.
Oh, is this man going?
Yeah.
I just want to say also, while we've been talking about all this, I just want to slip into the fact we've never come up for a counter for how bro can't. Neither one of these niggas can see ghosts, and if a G astral projects, it's pretty much over for both of them.
What?
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
no, we
Yeah.
can hear you now.
Can y'all hear me?
Go ahead, bro.
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right. I just want to do a quick like 30-second conclusion because I got to get out of here. I just want to say
ahead.
my scans speak for themselves for my character. The speed, the strength, the skill, anything he can do, I can do better. They don't have the durability to argue with us. My man mapped it out perfectly. We are perfect fits for each other. Scott already got feats with a Chinese girl before, so we fit nice together. We flow together, and we would easily take these niggas apart. We would use the ribbons, wrap one character up, hit him with X strike. Same thing for the other character.
There we
Honestly,
go.
if he want to get busy throwing shit, we can do that too. So it just however they want it, we can bring it to them, and we can keep up the pace no matter what. We don't stop. We don't get tired. We endure. We have all the feats backing everything up. So in my conclusion, I just want to say, I feel like Scott could easily handle this battle alone, but with Katana, it's just overkill. That's how I feel. Great debate, great night. Thank you guys. Really appreciate this. You know what I mean? Y'all have a great night. Yeah, I'll be able to talk to y'all when I get off work later tonight. So I'll hit y'all up.
All right, bet. Appreciate you, Reed.
Yep. Appreciate y'all.
No, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right, go ahead.
Can I go now? Can I go now?
Yeah, go
Man,
ahead.
you better go.
Okay, so first of all, time out. Both blades he's talking about, both of them got broken, correct?
To keep your phone for the first 3
One broke the other. Croc
Hold on,
broke
let
the
me
other
read
blade.
real
So
quick.
basically, the both of those blades are breakable. That's all he told me. At the end of the day, both of those blades can be broken. The one broke the other, and the other one broke the other. Then Croc snapped it. He tried to give generic ass answers as to how it was broken. The shit was broken at the end of the fucking day, bro. So what that means is I'm cracking them. Tip tap, tapping, no capping. I'm cracking them. Simple as that. On to the next one. My man keeps talking about Scott. Now look, you mentioned I got an Asian. He fought with Asian bitch. Scott got bitch problems. Okay, All he ever did was with bitches. All his shit is surrounding females and this, that, and the third. He didn't show us all that shit about fighting guards and everything. He didn't show us nothing about Scott actually being a fighter. Because when that sword gets knocked out of his hand, I've seen Scott counter and block. What I'm trying to tell you is when you go to block and Karnak comes for you, you think I'm trying to punch through you, or you think I'm trying to punch through the block? I'm going to break what you're blocking with. Everything. It's not, when Karnak punches, he's a tactician, bro. He talks about Floyd. When he punches you, it's not like, oh, I blocked his punch. He's going to break whatever this is, your arm, whatever it is. He's knocked out Silver Surfer. He's knocked out Nova. These dudes are cosmic. And you're telling me a little white boy in Canada with a sword is going to block? Like, come on, bro. He's no different from anybody else, and he's human. There's nothing special about him. Yes, he's durable, but Scott will get it. I've seen him get cut in half. He's bleeding. Everybody's scans on here, I've seen Scott bleed, and I don't mean in no dream sequence. He got stabbed up. That's as simple as that, bro. So if you bleeding and you could bleed like anybody else, you're dying, bro. I don't see nothing you putting in front of me. Like I said, he can scream. I can find a pinpoint accuracy through your shield of screaming. Nothing you're gonna throw at us is gonna be any different. And while I'm doing all this, Snake Eyes is not sitting around. Snake Eyes is the master of deception. He's the master of deception in the shadows. He's not gonna sit around. So I could talk about me all day, but while I'm doing what I do best, my partner's gonna do what he does best, and we're gonna signal off each other. Like I said, we do silently. We don't have to speak, and that's all I have to say about that. Go ahead, dude.
I gotta say, first of all, Rico said, and I quote, he's worked with Chinese girls before. So what does race have to do with Scott's power? do Chinese girls power him up? I don't know. And last I checked, she was underage, but never mind. And so again, we're talking about the speed. So yes, the similar size of the bear, the strength, that Snake Eyes has that in spades. Already shown Snake Eyes strikes from the shadows. Why Karnak is destroying everything around us in this small environment. I'm already moving. I'm moving under the debris. And then guess what? They're gonna have to deal with two swords. So now he's trying to use his coil sword in a small location. He said it's a coffee shop. Now you're trying to whip it around. You're trying to do it like a helicopter, like fucking Petey Pablo. And guess what? When you try to use it, it's still getting broken. Because every scan they pulled up has not shown my character's sword be broken. My character's sword cuts through otherworldly metal as a Decepticon. My character also has the ability to dual wield said weapon. And he does it with skill. And he's shown against one blade. So while Scott, you talked about Scott with the Buster Sword. Every time you use a bigger weapon, it takes time to draw straight and then follow through. And I have two smaller swords that I can wield with blinding accuracy and speed. So while he's drawing back, I'm already up his ass. I'm already making sushi up out of him. So then on top of that, again, you talked about he was talking about the martial ability with the blade with Katana, but yet she was getting yeeted on by Shiva, stabbed up. And he's like, well, she had to come back. She had to be brought back. She had to fight her way back. Well, guess what? While she's doing that, she's dead. Snake Eyes ain't dead. So I don't know what you're talking about that. And then again, he talked about Katana being the leader of Outsiders. That's incorrect. Black Lightning was the leader of Outsiders. Batman's right hand, and she was second in command. So lastly, I'm just gonna bring up he's talked about her mindset. And I know I had the scan, but I know we were trying to work with the scans. So he talked about her speed. There's two separate scans. If Khan can find them, sure. If not, it's okay. So I have two separate scans in there. So there's one she's trying to dodge these Nerf darts because she's trying to practice with her sword. That's one specific scan.
Sure. Stop his time just because this is all on me. You feel me? Stop his time.
And once I make these 2 points, I'm good. But I just want to point something out because he kept talking about her blinding speed.
You feel me? I already fucked them up enough.
You got 20 seconds anyway. You good? This is probably the last thing you can get off.
Yeah, I just need these two scans.
Was it? Did you just recently send it, or was
no? It was in already. I was way earlier. I already had it sent. I already had it in the group ready to go. It's supposed to be her dodging. It's an anti-scan.
Okay, is it in the Facebook chat? I'm just gonna pull it from there.
Hey, I gotta go, y'all.
Yeah. All right, it's good, bro.
All right, bro.
I think this is Let me see. Oh wait, actually, Facebook. It's here, right? There it is. Okay, share screen. Don't start it yet. Let me go to it.
Right there, go back
There
one.
it is. Yep.
So
and then let me
he talked to
make a big screen. Pause. Don't let him go yet. I want him to get his shit. Go ahead.
So real quick, in this one specific scan, she's trying to practice her swordsmanship against attacks from every direction. These are wooden little Nerf darts, and she still shows in the top right that she's been struck. And then lastly, I just need to bring up her getting a shot.
Getting shot. No,
I'll let you show it. That's time, so you can go ahead and show it.
oh, that one right there, right? I just got right there.
Yeah. No, that's when she was healed by Shiva after being shot. So even here, you can just look at the scan. She got upset because her dead husband was brought up in this fight, and she rushed her opponent. She got out of control, and she got blasted point blank. So those two scans talking about her speed, she can't focus, and she can't move that fast. And that's all I got to say.
That's time.
All right, I guess let's start off with God Jupiter for this decision. Then we'll go to Lulu, and you feel me? See where it
Go
goes.
Lulu. No, yeah, go let Lulu go last, bro. Lulu said she been doing her decision was. Let her go. Oh, I don't want to be the decision maker.
Lulu go first, bro, because I'm
gonna start with Juke first, and I'm gonna go with Lulu. Then I'm gonna go with you last.
No,
oh my god. Yeah, let her go
you
last.
Go first?
Let her go last. No, let her go last. Let you go.
Right.
But I'm saying Lulu can go. Let Lulu be the final decision.
Okay, that's fine. I ain't tripping. All right.
Okay. Jesus Christ, this is like the toughest decision I've ever made in my life. I like y'all, like bro, y'all. This was the best battle like ever. Like when I tell y'all, like this was like two of the best debaters and going at each other's neck, like coming for each other's motherfucking trophy. Like, bro, this was a really good ass match. So like it's I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, 1000%. I genuinely don't have any type of, really critiques to give any team. Like if I could really vote for both of y'all, I really could vote for both of y'all, real shit. Because personally, I didn't even think this battle was like gonna be like this. Like personally, I didn't even think the battle was gonna be like, on some equalized shit. I thought we was gonna have like a little round, it was maybe a little something, but I gotta say my vote goes to Snake Eyes and Karnak. I think that's my vote. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely think, I'm gonna elaborate, and the reason why I will elaborate is because not only do I feel like their argument was just a tad bit better when it came down to, I would say, structure. When it came down to the structure of their argument, they were always making sure they stayed together and they made sure the teamwork was the number one thing. They even showed, like, when it came down to actual martial arts, they explained a lot of shit that they can be able to apply, and the opponents, it really didn't answer too many questions as much as I want. So I definitely this like I said, personally, it was like a 9.5 out of 10. Personally, I ain't gonna lie, this shit it was hard.
Wild. I didn't see that coming from you, bro, at all. That's crazy.
Yeah.
These niggas in the comments are going crazy right now.
You. That's crazy.
But
that's crazy.
I kind of have a lot of same sentiments when it comes to Jew as well. This shit was really tough. I was sitting here writing down questions and marking out the questions because they were like answer them in rebuttals and address certain things. But I think that coming down to my final decision, I'm probably going to lean towards Karnak and Snake Eyes.
This is crazy.
I think I lean towards that way, and that's more so. That's more to do with the fact of this isn't a like a lot of powers were mentioned we're in terms of Scott and Katana, and in regards to like the astral projection stuff, the Hadoken stuff like that. That's why I was asking to like get down to the martial arts aspect of it, because at the end of the day, this is a martial arts tournament, and we're not using ki blast, we're not using spirit bombs in this one. And I was trying to get a lot more. That's why I was asking those questions about Scott in regards to his battle IQ, because I just didn't see too much there in regards to showing how Buddy would fight. Whenever I saw an actual hand-to-hand combat in any of the scans, he was either getting stabbed, getting his weapon took from him, or getting cut in half. I didn't see a lot of him using his battle IQ and his martial art ability to outmaneuver his opponent. It was more so the fact that he was stronger, and I saw a lot of main character power there. In regards to Katana, again, the big thing for me was the coil blades, because I leaned Katana really heavily with those coil blades because I thought that was a perfect counter to the to Snake Eyes' dual blades. But when I asked Ninja kind of to elaborate more, I really liked the rebuttal in regards to one, the materials being a little bit stronger of his blades in regards to those in regards to them being indestructible. I haven't seen if there was a way to break them, or if there's somewhere showing their durability like extent, that game wasn't brought forward. So all I can assume is that they're stronger from that point, unless I got like proof in this debate. As well as the coil blade, as far as like the way to fight that, he explained that perfectly to me. I got what I wanted in regards to a rebuttal from that personally. And a lot of the rebuttals I heard from the other end, in regards to them not being faster to dodge bullets, or them showing people on the same feats as far as like geoforce, they showed that. So they showed Silver Surfer. They were showing Snake Eyes dodging bullets at point blank range. So
right.
I just saw everything countered, and I saw everything I wanted to see from those two, from teamwork to skill set to weapons being God damn, bro, Craig, stop with this fucking comments. I'm trying to focus.
They going crazy. Go ahead.
You think he's going crazy to chat? Stop it. But I got everything I wanted. I got everything I wanted to see. I think my final decision it edged out to Team Karnak and Snake Eyes personally.
I definitely, when niggas leave, I got something to say just because this is crazy. Go ahead.
I agree with my co-judges. Like, this was really hard. I didn't think it was going to be this hard though. On some non-biased shit. Who snapped their mouth? I snatched.
No, I was agreeing with you.
My.
Yeah.
Yes, Captain, my captain.
Okay. So anyway, for KILLSHOT, major improvement overall. This is the level of seriousness, dedication, and enthusiasm I expect. The intro was basic, but I'm comfortable with your characters enough thus far, so that was okay for me. Round one was basic, but the rebuttal beyond saved me. This is the type of necessity for any future tournament you enter. This should be like the basics of it. Round two, you gave new information for each character that worked in their favor. You held it down in rebuttals as well. So proud of you both. I like how in round three you used a battle environment for Katana and weapons she could use. Also with Scott only needing caffeine to boost up. That was really neat too. You brought up new facts in your intro. I love this. Keep that up for future tournaments. Round one was so dope for me. Not only were you informative, but the rebuttal gave me life. The anti-scans were absolutely on point. I adore you both for that. Round two was chill. Nothing too exciting. Really love how your characters communicate silently to work together in teams for your overall favor. But ultimately for this battle, it was not the best, but the battle was your grace and mercy. And for that, I am going with Karnak and Snake Eyes.
Grown man bars is hard to deal with. Ain't nothing gonna echo up that fabricated lies of real shit.
That's
These niggas
crazy.
dead. I done told you. You don't get this to work, nigga. I'm great hoodie Lux today. I'm out this bitch, man. I ain't fucking with these niggas, man.
What did I tell
I done trying to tell y'all niggas, man.
Hey, if I could be 1,000, if I could be 1 trillion right now, if they wasn't like, if they didn't have to work, I swear they probably would. They probably would have had my vote, just because of how close that conclusion round
I can believe it.
was really.
Yeah, absolutely.
The conclusion round was really that took me for real. Like honestly, like being 1,000% with y'all. Like the reason why you saying that, nigga, whatever you block, nigga, I break. Instantly, I was like, "Fuck, I can't."
Yeah, bro, that's the guy. I'm like, you can't block shit.
I'm with you.
Real shit. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I was like, damn. Like, I genuinely, like, if they had like a better argument, like if they had like a longer time, they probably could have, snapped on that. But it was like, damn, they had to go. I'm like, fuck. Like,
I just needed to see more physical feats. I saw a lot of like overwhelming like powers and spiritual abilities. I'm like, I need to like give me something physical showing that how these niggas can outmaneuver these niggas from a battle IQ and a martial arts standpoint. It's a martial arts tournament first and foremost. So I needed to see more focus on that, and I just did not see enough of that. I really don't think
there was biasness like at all from anyone this week. Like it really was that fucking close and really.
Oh, I feel it. I felt that shit.
I feel it. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I really be real with y'all. I thought it was gonna be 21 either way. So I didn't say that we were guaranteed to win because I felt like there were times where my communication wasn't on the point like it should have been, and the things we're doing. So I know our rebuttals saved us a lot of times with y'all. Like I could tell, like our rebuttals was really what really saved us because me and him are like, oh, you said that? All right, nigga, watch me say this. So that's really how we work. Like that's why I usually let people go first because they say some stupid shit. I'm knocking them down. So I thought it was gonna be 21 either way. So even if the possible loss, you see my goon in the background, this nigga's going crazy. This nigga's going crazy. But I appreciate y'all, man. Like, I appreciate y'all, bro. Like, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna get all my judges t-shirts, bro, just because. So y'all got t-shirts on me on some real shit. Yeah. And this is like afterwards. I want all niggas in the comments thinking like we brought these niggas off. No, we did not, bro. All I'm just telling y'all right now, I appreciate y'all. So just in general, you know what I mean? I'm going to take care of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you right.
Man, you heard? I couldn't even hold my reaction, nigga. I was like,
so
what?
So I'll tell you. For me, the hardest thing was not. I know me and Con went over it, but having the right scans because I already knew that she's been overpowered before. Then she had Killer Croc. I mean, the best skin I had was her getting smacked up by Killer Croc and not having that ready. I was like, man, I'm like, I'm missing all these. I'm whiffing these good counter punches. So I had to try to come back, like I said, in the rebuttals, which I think saved us. I thought going the dual sword route was going to probably be the best. Looking at her deep of, her arsenal was really just the soul taker, really. And then her using the coil sword. I had a scan of her getting defeated with the coil sword too, which was rough. So for me, it was definitely a tough fight. I can't really talk too much shit because I slipped up here. But at the end of the day, still came out with the dub. So I'm taking that shit.
That was a close one.
I felt that.
They had to ask early on.
Both of you guys, like regardless of winner who's taking it all or whatever, and other team that's not, y'all make sure y'all use this as a stepping stone to prepare yourself better for next battle, whether it's with your same partner, whether it's individually or whatever, because this is going to be a part of your resume. And so you need to be rewatching these videos to improve yourself and even battle your own self or someone else against whatever your favorite characters are, so you can find the best pros and cons for any situation to just make yourself an overall a better dueler,
This is the standard. Absolutely. It's debate on both sides. They set the standard going forward.
Khan is in disbelief right now.
Can you tell? Is it that obvious, nigga?
Hell yeah, nigga. You just keep damn.
Like, get your shit off real quick, bro, because I know you want to talk about it. Go ahead. Say what you got to say.
Okay, all right, bro. All right, so look. I'm gonna pull me up, bro, because this is crazy, bro. I'm not gonna cap, bro. This is wild, nigga. Hold on. All right, so look, bro. I did not see this shit. And the fact is, niggas elephant in the room. Jupiter is these niggas' partners. You feel what I'm saying? So he fuck with these niggas every day. So the fact that this nigga was the first judge and went against him, I'm not saying that I thought the nigga was gonna be biased, but it's hard to put biasness aside, especially when the niggas was doing good. Like them niggas was cooking. I'm not gonna count. Niggas was going crazy. So
They definitely was cooking.
No, yeah, this was way better than last week.
Huh?
Yeah.
You said, huh? I said, bro, I knew right then and there. I knew as soon as you said what you said and set the tone, I said, oh, it's a rap, nigga. It's a rap. As soon as I heard your vote, nigga, I said, it's done. It's over. It's done. There's no chance, nigga. But that's crazy. Like, I'm gonna keep it a band. Now, I was going back and forth because now, for the people that's the viewers and shit, y'all don't know what's going on with StreamYard, but I'm juggling between Facebook, files from my computer, jumping back on the StreamYard, doing all this shit solo dolo. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Ju. You feel me? I'm sure if people still here, shit would go a little bit smoother. But and then KR, she had a little medical issue. She had to dip. You feel me? So I was like, damn, I'm doing this shit solo dolo with my, with the help of my boy Charlie. And that shit was just overwhelming. So with that being said, I was like, yo, I'm selling these niggas. Like, my niggas was prepared. Niggas did double time for they prep time, and I was fucking them up. Like, oh my god, it was so many, bro. Y'all didn't even get to see all the anti-scans these niggas had. So I was just like, I'm selling these niggas. And so for me to fuck up and these niggas still got a 3-0, nigga, what? That's crazy. So yeah, bro, I'm in disbelief, bro. Like this, I did not see this shit coming. I also didn't see for the way that I did my part as a host to go the way it did. So for this to happen the way it happened, like mind blown, nigga. Mind blown. Go ahead and bring up KR because she just stepped in.
Yeah. I brought her up a minute ago. She here, yeah, there she go.
Crazy. That shit crazy.
I just came in to say congratulations. I was in the hospital, so I
okay, Michael Jackson.
Feel better, love. Appreciate you.
you.
Gotta heal up first.
He said, okay,
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. You funny.
Go to hell, okay? And stay there.
That's where you look like he at right now. Shit, dark ass room.
Don't make me laugh.
Don't make that girl cough. You about to lose it.
My ass got
We
to
want
get
to get out the hospital, not stay in the hospital.
Get on up out of here, y'all.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you, Joe.
Man,
Yeah,
hey.
Yeah, but
Appreciate
KILLSHOT,
it.
like your team,
My
you
God,
guys
I'm
actually
gonna hear
had-
it later on, but it is what it is.
You gonna get it, nigga. You gonna have to lead a group at this point. You gotta.
Yeah. Niggas, oh, yo,
Them
that,
niggas
I know those
niggas
niggas.
coming for you, boy.
They
coming
respect me.
for
They respect me for being more. They respect me for being more honest than being fake. So you feel me?
but
I'm
nigga,
glad he went first. I'll say that. I'm glad he went
I
first.
am glad he went first, but I'm gonna keep it a band. I had you saying these niggas is gonna win. I had that.
I know that
So,
for a fact.
I'm gonna be
I know that's
I'm gonna
how
be
you
honest.
feel.
I'm gonna be honest. I had maybe Lulu going for Team SWATKATS, so I was like, let her go. You feel me first? Then I go Ju. Then I go Charlie. You feel me? Especially with the fact she said she didn't have no questions. I really wanted to hear what she
Well,
wanted
I
to
did.
say.
Yo,
I just didn't want to ask.
that
her for the
shit was
sake of
scary.
time. 'Cause
That
everyone-
shit was
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
She
no.
said that shit,
That
I'm like,
shit
I'm
was
not
scary,
going
bro.
last. I'm
That
not
was
going
spooky.
last.
When she was like, I don't have no questions, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you over here? You over there doodling?
But I was just like, fuck it. I mean, just like
What?
Hey, all black
Oh, my
time
bias.
thing.
Because I'm gonna be real with you, Lulu. I'm gonna tell you right now, you are our secret weapon. And the reason why I say this is because when you ask questions, niggas don't be ready. Like, I'm always gonna be ready, and I know this. Every team that you've asked questions to, they be stuttering. She be like, "That's not what I mean." And if you ever watch this shit,
Yo, niggas
and
did.
so when she say something to me, I'm like, "Yo, this is like attention. This is we talking to each other. This is how I talk to her." So whenever you ask a question, I'd be like, "Oh, these niggas about to fold." I count that as another round because niggas
I
is
think
always
that's the
folding.
teacher in me. I ain't teaching this year, so
Like
I'm
niggas don't be paying attention. So
Shit, but-
when she said I had no questions, I was like, "Oh damn, it's looking hard out here for a pimp."
She
This is
like
real
that.
hard.
She like your wife
Bro.
when you bring the dinner and the waiter bring
Hey.
your meal wrong.
Hey, she threw the plate on the table.
Go ahead and bring that back.
Wow.
Nigga, I had seven total questions like throughout the question shit. And each round, I had like 7 questions. And each round, niggas would answer the questions in rebuttals or in conclusion. I'm like, fuck, all right. I gotta come up with a question. I had
crazy.
2 questions that were left because y'all niggas answered everything else. At that point, I'm like, just expound upon some shit. I was like, nigga, what the fuck do I like?
I mean, I feel
my
like
stake
I
at?
could be Ash Ketchum because I feel like I can be training people how to do tournaments right at this point.
No,
However,
definitely.
Khan told me, well, last week he told me I could be mean, but I wanted to be nice this week. So I was chilling.
Is that why you wore the blue hair, not the fire red? Fire arm?
Maybe so.
Well,
She went to Cerulean Gym instead.
I'm gonna go ahead and just say this, Lulu. If you want to be a judge of my tournament that's coming to January, you can be a judge of my tournament that's coming to January. You know, man.
Oh, let me
And it's
bring
gonna
that
be
up
it's gonna be for a lot of
Perfect
money.
segue.
So you know, I'm gonna really need your
Perfect segue. Hold on.
But,
Segue.
I'm open to opportunities. I'm here. I'm glad that we all supporting everyone.
there we go. So you know, if you
Anime?
feel me, if you
Oh,
want to
God.
be, if you want to be responsible for somebody winning something, that little
Anime
amount of
talking.
money.
Yo,
you feel
yo,
me?
you should have seen my son's face, bro. Should have seen my son's face. He's like, yo, are we talking money? Money, nigga? He's like, we talking money? He's I'm ready.
Go ahead, his story. Go ahead, train him right quick. Let him.
Yeah, listen.
That's my nigga. That's my nigga.
We already got the first person we got right now is Sukuna. That's on the list. Just letting y'all know.
God damn.
Yeah.
How the fuck? That's gonna be, bro. That's gonna be annoying as fuck to judge. I ain't gonna lie to you. Whoever the
So
judges
look,
are, y'all niggas about to have it.
so check this
Y'all
out.
niggas about to
The
have it.
Rebellion 5 into the Universal Debate niggas. I'm talking about Marquise, All Black. I'm talking to Santo. I'm talking to my nigga Bobby. All y'all niggas that's in the comments, y'all been talking to each other. Y'all want in. My nigga, like he said, he got a tournament coming up. It's gonna be in January. We got money on the line. Way more for my tournament, nigga. I did 100 for the winner. This nigga got 500 for the winner, 250 for the second runner-ups, and 100 for third place. You really can't lose, nigga. You can't lose. You gonna come out. I'm leaving here with something.
Leaving
You
with
leaving
something.
here with
Right.
something. So you might as well, if you
Wait,
y'all
nigga.
talking that greasy shit, you might as well cook some. You feel me? Might as well jump in my boy tournament. You feel me? He needs somebody on the roster. Go ahead and jump in. Y'all really want to go against each other? Support your boy. You know what I'm saying? He got money on the line for y'all. So go ahead. You feel me? Y'all seen the flyer. Y'all got the invite. So you can't say you won't smoke and the invitation was sent out. You feel me? Y'all all on here right now. You
And
feel
if
me?
y'all need to
So-
hit me up, my name is right here. That's the same name I got on Facebook. Just hit me up. It's just an extra D, so it's GODD. Just hit me up. All you gotta do is just let me know. I'll send you the rules and the stipulations, and y'all get everything in there. You can pick your character and shit like that, pick your tier, and then we can go ahead and keep it going. Cause like I said, nigga, it's a big money, and like I said, it's gonna be a surprise at the end too for the first player. I'm not saying what it is yet, but it's a surprise extra on top of that 500. So,
Nigga, was that Joey Wheeler in the fire? How the fuck is Joey Wheeler about to fight Sukuna or other niggas in that Twitter?
I mean, yeah, shit. This why this tournament ain't about how strong you is. It's about how strong your debate is.
Okay,
So
fair enough.
that's
Fair
just how it is. It's gonna be a point system this time. So it's
Okay.
gonna be real shit. Like it's gonna be real strict.
Rain, you late as hell.
Hey, appreciate you, Rain. Appreciate you. Good looking
Rain,
out.
late as hell. She came in at the end of everything, boy.
Gonna be real shit. That's why I need real professional heads on here. But I'm gonna get on up out of here, so I gotta work in the morning. So I appreciate you having me, bro.
Anybody else want to say something, man, before we get up out of here, bro? Any Ninja? We ain't heard from you. You quiet ass nigga. Go ahead. You got something?
Oh no. So
Nigga
one,
breathing. He relieved, boy. That nigga.
hey, let me tell you.
Real
Not having my anti-skins, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was pretty tight. I was like, shit. Because I it's all good. I knew
it's all good, Ken.
Because I deep dove all in Katana, so I knew I was ready for talking about Wonder Woman, talking about her speed, and then not having those ready. I was like, fuck, man. So I was like, I had to do what a ninja does. We have to adapt and overcome. And so I hopefully, try to add more weight to the rebuttals. But Khan doing all the fucking magic behind the scenes, man, I still appreciate it, man, because that's a hard job. The judges, Lulu, I was sweating. I already took a shower. I was sweating. It's like, I ain't got no question. I was like,
fuck.
I was like, shit. But like Jay said, when you start asking questions to other teams, they kind of repeat themselves sometimes versus answer your question directly or elaborate better. And that's why when Diesel asked this question about the coil sword, I was like, okay, cool. I know at least I can argue that because, again, if anybody knows me or they know on Instagram, I use weapons. I train with them so I can articulate, different styles and stuff. I have all this knowledge crammed in my head about ninjas. So I was hoping that was going to be the saving grace. So it did. So it was tight, but it was fun. And then that was the one that fucking challenged me the most. So like she said, going into the next one, just be more prepared. Learning from the win, learn from the loss. But tonight, we eat dub soup.
Hey, I want to say, bro, I want to say big ups to my nigga Jay, Mr. History, because I'm keeping it a band, I'm keeping it a band. Throughout the tournament, even though you was doing good, my nigga Ninja was showing the fuck out. He was showing out. He was showing out. He was showing his ass. And so this time it flipped, and that was on me, not because of him. It was on me because I had his scan, I had Joe's scans in StreamYard, and I had to get his shit from other places. So it made it look like he wasn't as prepared because on me. So you picked up the slack, and I just got to give you your flowers on that because you definitely, when it came to the rebuttals, when it came to talking your shit, you pulled your shit, bro. So definitely.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was very slow in the beginning round, bro. Like, I don't know what it was. Like, I was very slow. And Rico was on his shit. And I looked at this thing. I said, yo, this nigga's really not better than me. Like, what the fuck is going on right now? This is what I said to myself. I'm not going to hold you. Because he was on his shit. This is not taking no shots at him. Like, he was on his shit. And the way he was talking with authority. And then my man, I swear to God, my man, the other man, I don't know his name, but he reminded me of Conway the Machine. The way he was talking, I said, these two niggas is really out here trying to come at us right now. And I was like, yo, so when it came to like I felt the energy come back our way towards the second, like after the weapons, I felt things started leaning back this way. Because in the beginning, it was a toss-up. That first introduction was a toss-up. That first round, I felt like we lost that shit because we just not on our team. The weapon shit, I felt like we started leaning back our way when we started talking about shit. And that towards the end, I felt like it was our time. You know what I'm saying? It was just our time for sure. But yeah, bro, like usually my man really cleans up. You know what I'm saying? I push through, he's a cleanup.
No crumbs, nigga.
Yeah, he'll clean up some shit. I usually talk the shit and he cleaned the fuck up. And this time it was like, yo, when he fell off, I was like, yo, we cannot go out like this, bro. Like, we cannot. I'll tell y'all, I ain't been nervous none of these battles. This battle, I was like, yo, these niggas is really putting in work right now. But when they started, let me tell you something. When them niggas started talking, and he's right, and shout out to Ninja for this, niggas start repeating the same thing. That's when I started laughing at the end. I was like, oh, it's a problem.
Yeah,
these niggas repeating themselves.
The crack started to show. Them niggas were like, oh, they ain't show nobody at this level. They ain't show them dodging bullets. I'm like, they did though. Gee, in the first round,
we did all that. That's what I'm saying. You repeating yourself.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? You repeating yourself. So I'm sitting there like, and what that shows to me right now, those dudes were well prepared, but they not freestylers. They were well prepared. Like they knew their homework. Their homework. They not freestylers at the end because
that battle rap shit.
Like real rap. Like
you want to know how
that's really what it is.
Ready this time? That nigga.
So exactly.
No, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The fastest way to Harlem is the A-Train slick. So I'm just like, yo. So this nigga, like, so my man Ninja was prepared, and I'm a very rebuttal person, and Ninja's a rebuttal person. So that's where it came through, and I think that's where they're if they were weak at all, it would be on the rebuttaling side without homework. They're dope with their homework. Those two dudes know they shit. If we weren't natural on our feet, we'd have lost, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. We'd have lost.
So keep it real. That shit was like Creed 3, bro. We getting rocked. We getting rocked. Going back. Oh, Jesus, help me, Jesus.
So this is where I thought the tide shift. When them niggas went to the rebuttal round and they brought up the fucking last battle with y'all face off, and then I saw Charlie reaction. I was like,
But, yo, can I tell you though? I like that part. You know why I like that part? Because when he threw that shit in, I was definitely about to get into the Quicksilver and everything else. I said I like that part because I was just about to get into it because you're talking about the speed shit, and that's why I was like, yo, I like that part. I appreciate it. I like that shit though. Look at them putting the homework, pulling out billboards and shit.
Hey, we take the dub.
You came in really late, Rain.
Black eye.
You came in late. You came into the final debate. But if you want to go see all the other prior debates leading up to this, you can go over to the Tap and No Capping YouTube channel, and they have all the debates from previous rounds there. So, gotta go check that out if you haven't missed anything.
Appreciate it. Hey, real quick, I also wanted to say I wish y'all would have had that as an anti-scan in the comic where he speaks to a microphone and literally blows up everybody else's heads, because I forgot all about that scan, nigga, for Karnak, because we're thinking because we're in a jazz hop cafe, this is Scott Pilgrim's, this is his saving grace. This is his playground. This is what he loved. He got coffee, he got speakers, he got microphones, he got guitars, all that shit. But then I completely forgot Karnak had that anti-feed. So I wish you would have had the actual scan, but the fact that you remembered
absolutely
between one comic book nigga to another, I'm like,
yeah, I had to, bro. Because what happened was these niggas started talking about the environment, and I was like, shit, the environment. These niggas talking about the environment. I'm about to fuck.
And you already showed the scan. You already showed the scan where he knocked the bitch out with a pebble.
Right.
Yeah, like so I'm like, yo, Sex for Bob, I'm about to knock this shit all the way down, bro. Like them niggas is dead. So when he started bringing that up, I appreciate my opponent.
Y'all niggas pre-owned the whole competition, nigga. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So you know what's gonna happen now? These niggas got a 1v1 niggas in each other in the next tournament, the 1v1 tournament.
Like,
that's gonna be nasty.
See, look at this nigga trying to separate the team. See, this nigga's like you all day trying to separate the team. See this nigga? Diabolical ass nigga.
Just because we do, just
diabolical.
Just because we pulled off the Indiana Jones and slid under the door at the last second. He like, well, maybe y'all gotta fight each other now. Hey, hit the slide, dust off the hat.
This nigga's like, yeah. He was like, he said it real smooth. You know, next time, you know,
niggas is still going about the dreads. Oh my god, bro, chill the fuck out, fuck,
man.
Hey, bro. That shit was like a goddamn Rocky movie.
Fucked up, so I can't ask you no questions. Lulu, you got any ending statements you want to make?
It's been a long week. Like I think I only missed one of the tournaments.
I think it was 2, right?
No, only one.
I think it was 2.
I think I missed 2, right?
Only one because I was since I'm still on vacation on the East Coast. I went to a theme park. So that was like Halloween weekend.
Okay. Those 2, but all right, it's cool. Go ahead.
But overall, like this is like real cool. It was chill for me. This is something different and new, but I'm always here to support you, you know.
Appreciate that, Lulu.
I support you so much.
Thank you.
Lulu be talking like your mama after she whooped your ass.
I mean,
you know I love you, baby.
Yeah, right.
My daughter will be 18 in January, so
18 in July. Or no, August.
True. And I'm about to be 35 in February, so
girl, you still younger. You younger. You young.
You got this. Baby steps. You got this.
Baby.
But I'm glad that I did this. This was a different type of opportunity. I got to meet so many cool, chill people and learn about new characters I haven't known. Overall, like this was like really fun. It was some chill shit. I'm glad that I did it. Was able to be a part of something like this. I'm hoping that each one of you individually, your platform grows, and that we all come together again, maybe on a different type of level and such. But thanks all to the viewers too for supporting Con. Really out here,
absolutely
out here.
On to the Con, man.
But we only showing love, so I appreciate you, my dear.
No, fuck that.
I didn't.
Diabolical ass. Stupid, yo.
Yo, hey, wait, get this man a white cat in the fireplace. He's like,
good. Yeah. Hey, real quick, I just want to. I don't think I've said it enough. I mean, I've definitely said it throughout the tournament, but shout out to Lou, shout out to Kaori, shout out to Ninja, shout out to History, shout out to Captain. Diesel, you know what I mean? Check out his platform. My boy put me on. He the reason why I'm doing podcasting. Shout out to Jew, who was here from the get-go. You feel me? Shout out to everybody in the comments. Shout out to Rebellion 5. Can't wait to see y'all at LA Con. All the debaters, all the judges. Shout out to my boy Mike and his podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna put up y'all banner every podcast that I do from now on. I just want to say everybody that helped me pull this off, supported the podcast, said something positive about it. Rather if you was in the comments, gave us a like, gave us a share, or you know what I mean, you subscribed or whatever. I just want to say from right here, I appreciate y'all. You feel me? It's not easy work. I appreciate y'all supporting. You feel me?
Oh, hey, Con, real quick though. Remember that last skin I told you? If we won,
yeah.
Put that skin up.
Where's the skin at? You sending it in Facebook?
It's in Facebook. That last skin, you know which one I'm talking about.
Hold on, let me find it real quick.
I know it because I seen it. Because you put it up.
I know you got a slice for me over there while you eating.
It's the very last one where she killed herself.
No. Where Gideon checks on Scott.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
you said it's in Facebook, right?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
I'm only telling him to put it up because Scott Pilgrim's get on my fucking nerves with this ridiculousness. He's like,
oh, okay, got it.
I just wanted to put it because Scott Pilgrim's pissing me off.
I got it. You
also,
want
if anybody's
it,
in LA, I think Craig, Kaori, I don't know if anybody else will be at LA Comic Con. I'll be at the comments.
Jill, you know about it, nigga. If you gonna show up, Jill, show up, nigga.
Yeah, nigga better be there. I'm gonna find that nigga.
I ain't coming.
What you mean you ain't coming?
We're gonna find you too. Don't worry about it.
What you mean? Nigga, we supposed to be rooming together. You better be coming.
I'm
homeless.
I'm scared. I'll be there.
Hungry?
This house fucking sounds.
I was like, who's whispering? hey, legit, I was like, Jesus, is that you?
Don't make me laugh.
Hopefully it loaded because it's still saying it's pulled up. All right, here it goes. Here goes. All right, then, bro. Appreciate you tuning in, man. There goes.
That's what I want. Get on my fucking nerves. You gotta zoom it in, Con. Zoom it in.
I think he has zoom in. That's a StreamYard scan. God damn, bro. Shut the fuck out.
Check my savings account and see if I can match my thing. All right, bet.
Nigga, where's
man.
Find you outside the con. I'm gonna be there. Like
yeah, they supposed to be there too. So I'm looking forward to seeing y'all all out there. But that's been Tap In No Capping, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Jay, you already know. You let me know what event that me, you, and Ninja finna get on together. And I can deliver y'all trophies, and you know what I'm saying. If y'all want me to cash app y'all the money, I can cash app it to you right now, or I can give you the cash in person. Let me know what y'all want to do.
All right, for sure, man.
Whatever.
But hey,
I ain't worried about it.
They again for everybody. Thank the con, the judges. This was a tight one. I'm gonna take my bruises though, and I'm gonna hug that W at the end of the night. I'm gonna do one of these.
Charlie, you got any shout outs to like your channel or anything like that, or anything you want to say?
Just right now, Then Now podcast and the Captain Diesel's Dojo channel. We got funny enough, I'm working on a Static Shock Impact video that I'm collaborating with Kaori and another friend of mine on. It's going to be just talking about the impact of Static Shock on the Black nerd community altogether. So it'll be like probably a month or some change, maybe it won't take that long. We'll see, but it's coming. It'll be there.
Yeah. All right, man. I'll holler at you, man. Anybody else got anything you want to say before I clock out? We good?
I just want to say I appreciate everybody, man. This has been a beautiful time. I don't know the next time I'll be able to do this because my life is about to be very, very hectic. Like the next 3 to 4 months or whatever the case may be. But at some point in time, I'm gonna get back to, street battling at the cons with randos. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, anybody step up and get it. So sharpen my skills.
Now, nigga, wear that shit around the cons.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do, bro. I mean, in the cons, niggas come up to me talking crazy, telling me their favorite superhero is motherfucking Scott Summers, and I'll be like, yo, you gotta relax. So, you know what I mean?
Summer fans.
Yo, you don't realize how many Cyclops fans out there, and it's like
I did not
the
know,
weirdest
nigga.
niggas. It's like the weirdest niggas at the left, and it's always a black dude. That's crazy part. It's always a black dude.
Who's that nigga from the big nigga? He went viral recently.
Gentle?
Huh?
Gentle?
No, that's my favorite nigga. I'm talking about from a live TV show. He's like a comedian guy. Who's the dude who did that movie with Adam Sandler and they was like firemen and shit?
You talking about Kevin? You talking about Kevin?
Kevin James. Kevin James.
Yeah.
Kevin James.
So, he went viral recently. You feel me? And I was just like, I mean, I've never been not a fan of this nigga, but what did he do to be viral? And I'm thinking the same thing with Scott Summers. Like everybody's channel, nigga. I'm like, why is everybody giving this nigga props? Like
they say he's the best leader ever. Y'all niggas is wild because he got the best team.
Okay. I've already talked about Scott Summers. Fuck Scott Summers.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Hey,
I need subtitles. Yo, I need subtitles, bro. I need subtitles for her because I didn't hear nothing in the beginning. I just need some subtitles. But she said "fuck Scott Summers."
That shit, nigga.
Yeah, subtitles. Get that lady some
all her
subtitles.
strength to say that.
Yeah, fuck Scott Summers. Yeah, we appreciate you. But like I said, I appreciate y'all niggas.
All right, we holding out, y'all, man. We up out of here. We at the 2:30. Love y'all. Tap in with y'all next episode.
Holla. Yeah.